Behind us.
Who hired
Contagious. Hey, we going live for 2 for 5. Well, wait, I'm sorry. I did not want to start the podcast off like that. I pulled this up for a reason. Because this is how I wanted to start the podcast. And it wasn't with us going live for 2 for 5.
Run this shit back.
I just want to hear the music.
She gonna fall out the door in 3, 2.
Wait, first off.
It's gonna be the ball dropping.
I should kick one more time. That's what it was.
It's gonna be the New Year's Eve countdown.
It's the New Year's Eve countdown.
Say, bro, we can't count this. No. Because every time I hear them, she like,
dance.
first off, this sounds like some bad music. I don't need this. No.
Okay.
The bus truck ass gonna be vulnerable. Marcus was playing.
Yes. First off, I know
I ain't that nigga sis.
y'all. First off, y'all can't see this, but she whooping this man ass.
Oh, she powdering that man's dick. She's powdering that baby's dick.
What the fuck?
Holding him by the chin. Look at everybody just looking.
This movie is called Black Sisters Revenge.
And she definitely revenging.
Well, first off, the clip started off with him going off of her and another woman in the bed. He roasted the hell out of her.
I felt bad for her at the end.
He did that, but at the end, I'm like,
I thought she just took it. That's all. Like, damn, you just let it go like that.
No.
Shawty got her revenge.
I knew it wasn't going out like that.
Yeah.
first off, she
You
was too
can go
calm.
sleep.
Too calm.
She was too calm, first off. That's why, like,
And I was
every
like,
time I see
how
the
you gonna
clip,
slap him that hard? Then just let him get the upper
Yeah,
hand.
go he got her face and all that. I'm like, that's it.
I was-
That's it.
I was like this.
I was pissed that she didn't do nothing.
I was
She
like,
got up.
if you hit him and he beat your ass,
Like a phoenix.
I am going
She
to
rose out the
I'm
ash.
gonna fight you. I'm gonna come find you and
All
fight
the way
you.
ready.
She rose and she said, "No, this will not be me today."
What?
It's dumb, bro.
This will not be me today.
And she kicked him out the door and she
This is-
spilled forward.
Man, you tune in to Cash and Tea Podcast.
Whoa.
Baby girl, a true lady.
What's up, y'all?
Me,
Starborn Virgo.
And Mika Bean.
Hey, yo, this Jay Rich, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Say midnight soul.
Hey,
They work though.
First off, my voice ain't that deep. You cut that shit out.
I got you, bro. Back you.
But you know what? But you know what? Hold on.
Voice
It's
on.
gonna be me. Oh, see, now you ain't backing me up. I quit.
I got the background Kenny G music.
No, that's one of the
Bruh.
Police Academy.
Kenny G is on Kanye West's new album.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Kenny G a legend.
Like,
What's
don't
the
get me
name of that
wrong.
one?
I don't know.
Kenny G, that nigga, man.
Right.
Is
I don't know about him, nigga, but okay.
First off, you close enough.
he close enough.
Close
He got
enough.
all the soul.
He the one who you gonna listen to me like, yeah,
He
girl.
had a jail girl, didn't he?
It was.
It's still a curl. It's a perm.
That wouldn't kill
That's
me.
the white people perm.
White
He
people
let
perm.
his soul glow.
So
That
he
was
got
Kenny
all
G
these
on the album. Look in the credits.
What you was just singing?
I know. I don't even know what I was singing.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Should be knowing the names and stuff.
First off,
Careless,
she know
what's
the
Careless
name?
Whisper?
Careless Whisper.
That's that song. See that? I never knew
Am I
that. I just saw from
First
Police
off-
Academy.
No, it's not Kelly. Kenny G.
not Kelly.
That is not.
Not
I
Kelly
know.
Rowland. Kenny G.
No.
Nigga say not Kenny.
Anyway, how y'all been? How y'all week? How is everybody doing? How is everybody?
Well, let me tell you, it's been kind of rough. Started out, got stung by a bee. Then, you know,
Oh no, Thomas J, are you okay?
no, I'm swole. You don't see all this?
Yeah.
I know.
Somebody ain't finished the first grade.
Wow.
We didn't have to watch that shit.
I didn't have to watch it either.
Oh, okay.
But
What
see,
you trying to say there? I'm trying to
I was just referring to how you missed every reference today.
Oh,
First off,
God dang.
Miss, you can't miss
y'all
two.
make me feel bad.
You
Fuck
don't
y'all.
miss
He
two.
missed Aaliyah.
look, wait a minute, look. Give
Other
him
people missed the Leah too. Ain't nobody
Give
but
him
one
a-
person.
It's
missed
you,
the
James.
Leah.
It's you.
Give him a second. He just woke up.
Y'all, for y'all tuned in, I know we got a lot of topics. I want to talk about this T.I., but I don't want to go in there first.
Ooh.
But I do want to talk about T.I. Did everybody say how their week was?
No.
I didn't say how my week
My
Yeah,
week
how
been
is
good.
it?
It's been good. Mika Bean, how was your week today, babe?
You used to be having a good week, but
Oh.
my nerves just plucked.
Maybe.
What the hell done about Mika
Plucking you.
Bean?
Good, look at these
Plucking with you.
I don't know.
Do we need to plug up somebody?
Yeah, you just gotta let it be known. Shit.
Let people know they
Smurf
can't
for the
keep playing
loan.
with you.
I don't know who you think.
You can get
Sorry. I had a great week though. I've had a.
It's good though. I'm having a good.
I've been very productive. I have 2 projects that I am just really struggling with, but
Yes.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Yes. But you know what?
I don't need your
Been doing
extra
good.
commentary
Been doing good.
in
I
the
have.
corner.
Yeah.
I have seen you
Jake.
working hard.
I was like, damn, this one ain't saying that.
No, I was looking at the camera.
I was like,
JB.
No.
first off,
Strong.
she been working real hard.
He got to give us a Seaburger shirt
What
today.
she,
He
hey,
got with the
Rick,
music.
what she been doing? What she been doing?
I'm sick of him.
Working real hard.
On that trash.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm so sick of you.
Baby.
And the bison has walked in the room.
On that hot garbage.
I am so sick
And the
of
bison
him.
has walked into the room.
The
That
bison.
is art.
But
She's gonna
yeah,
turn it into art.
I hope she don't.
watch me. Watch me do it.
You know
Watch
the
me,
song.
watch me do it. Shout out the keys.
Hey.
Hey. Watch me do it. Hey, AJ is in the building. What's good, Michael?
AJ got a message for you.
Whoa.
What AJ got a message for me for?
I'm about to show you.
Even though I did send AJ that video of him drunk off of a strawberry daiquiri, but that, you know,
Wow.
that's the.
Don't tell people that AJ get drunk off a strawberry daiquiri.
Don't be telling people that in the public.
And then she
Here go,
repeated it loud.
Here go AJ message.
Kim.
And
I'm
he had already
I'm
been drinking a
trying.
whole bunch before.
I'm trying.
And he didn't get anything to eat that night.
He has been drinking a whole bunch before. Strawberry. Blue said that.
Bree.
Bree said that with passion. We were lit as fuck.
Speaking of.
What?
No, I ain't got no.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sharing this in the groups.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was about to go get some, get my little cup.
But my week.
For your drink?
Yeah,
Go get your drink.
it's gone.
He said he wasn't drunk.
Goddamn, I was
He
trying
was
to help you
sleeping.
out.
He had commuted.
He had a long drive.
Yeah.
Like,
He was tired.
My week is gonna get better.
Amen.
Yeah.
I need to clean up
Thank you.
some of the energies that I'm receiving, that I'm allowing, and shit like
That's
that.
it right there.
And-
You don't allow it.
Yeah,
You see the negativity, you feel that dark cloud,
Yeah.
push back.
Yeah.
Just don't got attached, cut that
Hit
bitch
that
off.
husband on that
Ain't
hoe.
nothing to cut that bitch off. Hey.
hey,
He did
snip,
it.
snip.
He did it.
It ain't no good. That.
Snip, did who what?
But yeah. So
Sounds your week, bitch.
I do want
Oh,
to talk
just
about
been a
this
regular
damn
weekend.
cat meme.
Just chilling. Oh, the fucking
It's
cat
my
meme.
favorite.
The cat meme.
I'm
Just
really-
Say, bruh, Roll Gully.
About
Rogan.
Philly.
sick of it.
Roll Gully.
A cat
Roll
been having
Gully.
rolling all goddamn day. It's just funny. I don't know why, but in my mind it's like I
Oh,
can hear the
cool.
cat
We'll see you
responding.
next week for strawberries.
Turn up.
He coming next week?
Yes.
I'm about to say I can't partake in none of that. I will not be dying.
What we doing next week? I got something next week.
Nothing with strawberry.
Oh, you need to leave that alone, fam. Yeah, you're right. No, that's not
Dang,
you.
I'm just thinking
Thinking
about
of
it.
festivals I can't go to. I'm upset with this.
Might not be here.
Let's start a petition.
But you can't stop us because your ass allergic shit. We want to participate.
You
you gonna be-
You just stay away.
Participate in
You
that.
stay your ass away.
I want
Don't
alcohol
ignore my
too.
question.
Oh, for the video. Hey, are you shooting the storyline?
Let go.
That's never mind. I don't spill tea.
We'll be out.
But let's do spill some tea. This damn cat meme.
Say, bruh, my favorite. I'm
What
gonna keep
cat meme?
sharing and stealing. I
The
don't care.
meme.
The cat.
With the white woman.
With,
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I said, where's Catman? Talking about.
Oh,
Oh.
no. JB?
This slid out.
You
Lord.
said, who's handling the funeral arrangements?
Who got the
Who got
body?
the
got the
body?
body?
That shit had me weak, man.
Yes.
They funny.
They just keep on
They are
dropping out. They had me
So
rolling.
Kim,
man,
you
just
found
dying.
that clip like it's dead.
I know the actual video itself is from a TV show, but that cat
Real
part was
Housewives.
added.
They added
in.
it on.
That
Mhm.
Okay, so I recognize the Real Housewives, but I'm like, how does
I don't know where it come from. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Somebody just did it and it blew up.
It blew up. I wonder how they're gonna benefit from it.
I hate
Hey, bruh, I got these jokers for days.
That's all we've been seeing. Shit,
I wonder how they're gonna make money off of that. Whoever
Are they going
created it.
to?
How can you prove that you created it?
It goes back to the first.
How can I prove that that's
scene,
my
the first
cat?
year.
There's a woman who
What
actually
you say?
owns it already.
What you say?
Ooh-wee.
Hey, bro, I got like
You making them?
Two
That's
minutes.
this you
Oh
making
wait,
them?
no, it's
No,
like an
actually-
actual. The cat got an actual Instagram account.
Yeah.
That's when he sit up
the
at that
cat
table. He
is
went.
famous.
Eating salad.
Okay,
Right.
I saw that, but I still don't get how they tied them together.
They just made it seem like
Yep.
Oh,
That was a conversation.
Yeah,
That
But
cat
she-
really don't
you
be
that
fucking
petty that
with
she sit up
food.
here and argue with the cat.
hey, bro.
That's really
It
some
pissed
ironic
off
shit. Pissed the
that
fuck
cat.
off at the cat.
I mean,
I don't
no.
like cats though,
Sit
so I
there
would
calm
I'm in a
Let's go.
meme factory group.
It's like that
Okay.
football
So,
game where the cat
bruh,
like
get
one
that.
on
AJ
the
said he thought that was
stadium.
Cameron.
That pissed me off. Like you a
AJ.
cat, bro. These people having a professional football game. Where'd you come from?
Y'all.
His cousin jumped
That
in the
was
field
like,
I
so
did.
what we supposed to do about this?
Y'all, let me tell y'all this story about
crazy.
this cat situation. I was coming home one night late at night, and it was some cats in the middle of the street when cause I go the back way and I turned down the back way. They were like in a huddle, and one of them motherfucking cats was standing on his hind legs. I promise
Squared
you,
up.
that shit
Get
scared
some,
I've
bitch.
seen that
me.
before though. Yeah, they get in crowds and they fight.
I say, what is this? And then like, soon as I got closer to them, they just kind of scattered and
And you
ran.
was gonna see me.
Right.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Call the law.
How you feel?
First
You
rule
was
about
witness
Fight
something, they
Club.
gonna be looking for you.
I swear, but them cats linger around our house. If you ever come to my house and pick me
Cats
up,
are so creepy to me.
cats are creepy, bro.
You don't know what they're
First
thinking.
off.
You see, you can kind of anticipate dogs' expressions and stuff, how they respond with a cat.
Yeah.
Mine.
They
I got
straight face.
No, I was not.
I'm
AJ,
about to
chill
say-
out, fam.
I got everything.
Chill
Hey,
out,
boo.
AJ. I mean, he said he thought that was Cameron Diaz for the longest. I'm just like,
Housewife.
why they put those
I thought it was
together?
Lindsay
You thought it was Lohan?
Oh my god.
I don't know who it was. I just saw the meme over and over continuously. And I mean, they
Man.
just, who me?
Yeah,
Just a bit.
that shit got me, had me dying laughing all day, man. It's just,
Honestly.
It just showed
I
me
don't
how
know
much
why
people
I hear
steal
that
memes.
cat talking in my head. It's just what it really is. I can see the cat responding in a condescending tone. You
A
know what I mean?
sassy way.
Yeah.
Sassy salamander.
Stop saying.
Scared. I just kept saying, and it just showed me how people just steal memes. I mean, I know people steal memes constantly,
All
but
day.
it was just like,
You know
dang,
what?
I
I
just
don't even
saw
care.
like 4 people share this. Why are you doing it? You're friends with that person, so you took it from there.
Right. Instead of just hitting the share button.
Just share it.
Yeah.
First off, I shared and steal it. I don't care. So
How
look,
you feel?
and I give you props, bro. Dope.
Feel-
Anyway,
So nah,
But
this
watch
is
it.
not what
Oh,
we need to
man.
see. Spending the night.
That was beautiful.
In the
though.
night.
Spending the night.
the spend the
And,
night bag. What go in your spend the night
We're
bag?
going to discuss this
I
before.
like we
We did. We have.
The whole
Thank
bag.
I
you.
don't have a spend the night bag.
Thank you for putting me on track.
The whole bad for essentials.
What did I send you the other day?
What, they got your communion in it?
Yes. Crackers and wine.
The spend the night bag
And a
turned into the
roll.
diaper bag. So
Yeah.
stop spending the night with people.
Woohoo, so weird.
It's a lie.
That is
saw a
a
meme that said
fact.
that.
Will never ever catch.
I also, speaking of memes, I also saw a tweet that went viral about the top of the refrigerator is
It's
not a shelf.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
Shit.
Man.
Ah,
Yes, it is.
I'm
Oh.
sitting
I
here
got cereal
like,
online.
That's a
Right
waste of
now.
space if you're not
Hold on.
utilizing it.
exactly.
You have terrible organization
Right.
if you don't utilize it.
Yeah, that's not a
Cereal
shelf.
definitely going on
You know
something.
I used to put my bread up
Yeah,
there.
my bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
my
a
bread up right
Bananas.
It's not a
now.
shelf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use it like one. Fuck y'all.
That's a
You
built-in
know
shelf.
what? That's a shelf if I make it a shelf.
Right.
It is whatever I say it is because it's my
Tell me
refrigerator.
what I'm-
All right.
Remember that? Go
Straight
got
like that.
it.
Straight like that. That's real.
Big facts. Ain't nobody playing no games. You cut it out.
He
Ah,
said,
shit.
AJ said he ain't spending the night.
Exactly. That's why I ain't got no spending the night at.
But we know who ain't spending the night.
Mm.
T.I. daughter.
Mm.
Ooh.
Nice
Big
transition.
facts.
It
Like
was.
you're probably-
Nice air transition.
She's still like, no damn.
At all.
Y'all coming over here. And that's for the girls. Ain't no dudes coming over at all.
And you leaving expeditiously.
I need security behind her. Follow everywhere
A
she goes.
staple of fame.
That man out of line.
Well, she
Jeez.
was out of the line of sight for a long time. Like I had kind of forgot he even had a door for a minute.
Hey, what's good,
Grew up.
JR?
Grew up.
AJ said he
Right.
got a stapler on top of his refrigerator.
No, AJ.
Wow.
Now that's out of place, AJ.
No.
I don't even think that belong in the kitchen, fam.
Probably.
Hold on, he ready.
Maybe he stapled his cereal bag.
Yep.
All right, so T.I. made this comment that made me make the face of that meme, the white man meme. He was like, He was on another
How was he
podcast,
sleep?
and I don't try to find a T.I. clip. And and he was saying how he goes to the doctor, you know, to her gynecologist visits every year to make sure that her hymen is still intact. And I just feel like that's a bit intrusive.
That's far.
I mean,
I get it, she like 17, 18. I don't know.
honestly,
Maybe this is the last year of him doing it because you're 18.
yeah, I was about to say
I
it's
hope.
a little far. Cause I mean, what are you gonna do if she not?
He's so involved. My daddy be pretend like I don't like nothing. He's like, nope, you ain't even a girl. Don't even matter.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Because most men, okay, and then like it's a 50-50 chance because it's like dang, he's that involved in his daughter's life to make sure she makes the right decision, like, but at the same time it's like you policing her body.
And you have to trust
Right.
your
When he
parents.
said that?
Like, what are
He said
you
that today?
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was today, AJ.
Yeah, that was today. I'm gonna send
Like,
you.
what are you doing
I'll put
on
the
the
link.
regular to ensure that, like, following her to her appointments? I mean, it may not even be sex. It could be anything else that maybe she
Top
want to
folk
talk to her
off.
doctor
Oh, no.
about. You know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, like,
you worried. That's all you worried about.
He said, I said, what? I could just hear this.
Yeah, he said that.
Here, link. Here is the link.
And there.
But yeah, so just to like see that he's just so over his daughter like that, it's just like what? But then at the same time, it's like, dang, okay, you involved.
I mean, I get it,
But
but
at the
that's
same
extreme.
time, like I don't think a man is well. I maybe just because I wasn't raised like that, you know, a man to be
he
that
said it should have
involved
been more her
in
mama
your
than
daughter.
you.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Like,
same
Tia just
thing.
Yeah.
I was
too
thinking the
intrusive
same
if it
thing.
feels in person.
And then, like, you
I mean,
have a
it's-
public family.
Right.
She's very present
Right.
on social media and stuff.
Right.
And, like,
It's
you
one
put
thing
that
didn't have
jacket
mother
on
there
her
to
and
do
it
it.
follows people.
Right.
You know?
Right. So everybody like, oh, she a virgin. Wow.
Right.
But I read Planned Parenthood's tweet.
Tweeted about it.
Yeah, they tweeted, yeah.
Let me tell you.
I mean, any business who was talking about anything like that, sexual, should have been tweeting about it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's your brand to get your... Anyway, I'm not going to do brand
That's
names.
your way to do it.
That's not what we're
Let me
here
hop
for.
on that right
We are
now.
not here.
Hashtag T.I.'s daughter.
That's not why we're here today.
Hashtag she's still a virgin.
Hashtag Hyman.
You
What?
are so stupid.
Hashtag playing no game.
Wow.
Well,
That was a bit much.
Watch this one on there. We're gonna look up, they're gonna put that hashtag in and see. I bet you see
Scared
it
of
on
what
there.
will actually come up.
What?
Tia daughter.
on the cool. Me too.
What does a hymen actually look like?
You think, what?
It's... I'm going to tell
Is
y'all
that like a
what...
legit question?
It really was for me.
Oh.
Because I'm going to tell y'all what I
All
thought
about it,
it looked like.
There's a little dude in there.
And I know this ain't the
How
same.
was it cool?
I thought like the hymen was kind of,
can't match this one.
when kids used to have their eyelids stuck.
Yeah.
I thought a hymen. I know it wasn't in the eye, but I think that's what a hymen looks like.
It's a dude in there.
And you have to break that, but it's not. All right, it could be a clear
It's
seal.
breaking membrane.
It's
Yeah, think of like a safe strip or something, literally.
A safety strip.
Okay,
A safety strip.
I'm trying to think.
It's a
Like,
safety
the
strip.
Listerine strip that
Oh,
dissolve in your mouth.
What?
I mean, that's
That's
a
a
good
goal
that's a good
then.
way of thinking of it. It's just like
Yeah.
a little thin
Film.
of membrane.
That dissolve.
I mean, that doesn't. That's not always.
No,
you know,
that don't
indicator
dissolve
of
in your
any
mouth.
sexually active
Right,
because-
exactly.
I mean-
This is what Planned Parenthood tweeted today. They say some people think you can tell if someone had sex before it's before their hymen is stretched open, but that's not the case. You can't tell if someone had sex. They did the hand claps, the ghetto claps, by the way their hymen looks or feels. Some people just naturally have hymens that are more open, and many other activities besides sex can stretch your hymen, like riding a bike, doing sports, or putting something in your vagina like a tampon or a finger. Once your hymen is stretched open, it can't grow back.
So, yeah, her safety seal broke.
Mine ain't.
I mean, she ain't play with herself and then.
That don't mean that.
Most of them already have a hole anyway.
Yeah, but I mean,
it could have broken. It could have broken somewhere other kind of way.
yeah,
like they
some
just
people
said.
have, not
Wider.
extremely sexually active, but they've had sex before, and it's still not,
Facts.
it's still intact.
See, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Y'all just been arguing all night.
No.
Where you been?
No, we weren't arguing.
I thought you was arguing over hymen.
No.
What? Arguing over the
I can't
house?
say what y'all body doing. Well, I hope that is.
Men should know a
Safe.
woman's body.
Look,
It's possible. Yeah.
first
We
thing
don't
first.
even know. Y'all barely knew. Y'all just had those discussions
Y'all
about
just
what
had
the fuck
a
it is.
discussion,
Y'all
yeah.
just had a line.
We know what it
We
is.
know what
It was
it
to
is.
describe what it
I
looks
Wait,
like.
hold
There you
on.
go.
I was about to say, we didn't
She
get
thought
no
it was
sit
a
down.
flip eyelid, so.
She thought it was, yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah. I just said it's a lot of them motherfuckers broken in it.
That's what I was laughing at.
I
I
hate
had to
you.
think about, bro, you dumb, man.
He is.
All because of a strawberry. That's all it takes. Get them full of that strawberry.
Man, I was just, I just was like, damn, he really is trying to, like, I guess he's proactive in his daughter's life, but at the same time, like, who are we to say, like, no, this is...
I mean, I'm not going to tell him not to do it. What I am
Yeah.
going to say is that's something that you ain't need to tell the world.
Right. That's true, too. Also, what if she decides to break her hymen? Then what?
That's what I was saying.
Exactly. I was like, what
broken
you
in,
going to
but,
do? Like, what are you going to do? Be like, no, you can't. You can't tell her what to do.
You know,
'Cause I
R.
got-
Kelly's on door, keep it locked up.
Because, like, another clip showed up where he was, like, commending his son,
For
that he had sex.
And he's really too young. How's the little boy?
Yeah, he like 14.
That's too young.
Yeah,
you
14,
know, hers
15.
gonna stay intact.
Yeah.
She
Stay
can't.
with herself for the right man.
And guess what she'll do?
Mhm.
Never mind.
So, here's the
Too
question.
bad.
though.
Man, get AJ out of his comments.
What's it?
Bye.
He say, get him a deck, breaking they back and they hymen. Child
I hate
is.
this dude.
Why is it named hymen? Where did that come from?
Because Heisman Trophy, Heisman.
No.
Oh,
Like
but
it all
that's a
that.
cute name.
It's the Heisman on
Me.
that old.
I hate
what?
when you put hymen in
Oh.
Google search, nothing but T.I. come up.
See? Hashtag Hyman.
And bang.
Hey, that's a family conversation. That's not for you to go in the
It's
interview.
the Greek word for membrane.
Ah.
Okay, pull up a picture of like
I don't think you
not a
actually,
hymen, but like an anatomy chart.
Yeah.
No.
What's that?
it won't be on an anatomy chart.
Cho-cha.
Do the internal components.
Vaginal
Internal
diagram.
cho-cha.
Vaginal diagram.
Yeah, fam.
Your FBI agent gonna be like, "What the hell you got going on?"
Oh, wow.
What the
Go
fuck?
to that second one on the second row.
This
Yep.
right here? It's a black...
No,
It's a black
that's
hole.
Alexandria.
That's a hole.
Women.
That's
Maybe I was gonna say I don't know whose is black, but
That's a black hole.
it shouldn't be no color.
That's not bright. That's why I was just going to say something about what's going on there.
What's
It's
this?
disgusting.
Man, it's literally almost like a little strip, like a little
Why-
membrane. or
why is
something.
so
No, look
strict?
to one to the left. What's that right all up in there?
I don't know, but this went from a podcast to a whole doctor documentary on Hymens.
What is
Nope.
It's like a penguin mouth.
Put it back. Put your mouth on the
Oh, baby, walking.
Bro, oh, I really did.
I hate y'all.
Oh, man.
Oh
Shit.
wait, I found a picture.
No. No.
Although I'm looking at other people's vagina and this
No.
is just not what I do. You
What
wanna
is
see what it
this?
looks like?
Why is this so deep?
It's the it's the outer ring part.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Wait, I looked at the picture right here.
Yeah, it's the eye.
You look disturbed.
Huh?
Yeah, I said it. You look
It's just
disturbed.
going back and forth. With, like,
They get water.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
Whoa.
Wait, I can't see.
It's like a cave up there.
It
the one in
do.
the second one. Yeah.
Like an
Johnny.
echo. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is anyone down there?
Yeah, you're okay. We know you're okay.
So it kind of like your butthole.
You got a butthole.
All right.
You got a butthole in your pussy.
We done. We're sorry, y'all. Forgive us.
Educational, guys. Okay.
Don't forgive us.
Wait, Miss Jerry said y'all are informational and funny.
We try.
We try. We try.
It's all.
Hello. We just know, like, if we just know, if we thinking it,
now.
Right, everybody else thinking the same
Right.
shit. Everybody else thinking the same shit.
right.
Oh my God. I'm not doing
So
this.
dark.
It's a black hole. I can't see.
So protect your hymens at all costs.
Yeah.
I mean,
But as a parent,
Hit the hymen over there.
I want to know, what would you guys do if y'all were a parent? Like, are y'all being that involved in your child's?
I'm gonna be as my mom was to me, and she was not.
You know
she-
what?
I was.
I don't want to be like
I
that.
gave my
I
kids.
was good. I mean, I ain't do a lot of stuff. I guess you knew that. I ain't get into a lot of trouble, so I mean, shit. I had the freedom. As long as my child ain't doing nothing to make me feel they doing something out of line, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be that involved. I mean,
Yeah.
I would raise my child as a human. Period. That's just a little bit too
That's a
much.
little too
You
much.
know,
Yeah.
I mean, it may not be. Maybe.
You know what though? It's the way it was.
It's
Worded.
a-
He's
it's-
going
yeah.
to check to see, make sure she's safe.
Yeah,
Right.
Right, and we
It's-
know he not physically doing that.
Right.
no.
He just want the report.
It's
I
more
get
so
it. I
of
get it.
your parent can take you to
Mm-hmm.
the doctor, but
Right.
the doctor asks, like the way he made it seem is like
That's
when
what
the
he
doctor asks if you know you want, is it okay if your parents in here?
Mm-hmm.
That he's like, yeah, no, I ain't going nowhere, and that's where it kind of
Big
crosses
fact.
the line
Mm-hmm.
versus giving her that choice.
Do doctors even actually note that?
Well, this
Yeah.
somebody said he had to have signed the HIPAA papers to be like, yes, I could get all her information.
It's a release of
Yeah.
information.
Because like I can't get my daughter's information without
Mm-hmm.
anything on paper. So
I think he's specifically asking.
I think he's yeah.
It just shouldn't have been publicized. I just wouldn't do
That's what
that.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I
I feel like you think. I feel like you thinking you're gonna have one outcome or thing of it. It closes the door to me for a healthy dialogue between you and your child.
Exactly.
Because now you make me afraid to talk about sex.
Yeah.
big fact. Big fact.
So
Yeah, because see, like, I want to be open with my children,
Right.
but not so that it crosses the line that they think I'm their friend. So I want to be realistic.
You want to have the realistic
yeah,
conversation.
I want to be realistic. Like, hey,
And
this
I
gonna
mean,
happen
being
in life.
realistic
And I
is,
mean that's
are you having these thoughts? Are you doing this? Do we need to be going to the doctor to get prevent? You know,
Protection.
yeah,
Mhm.
preventative things.
I
and
mean,
stuff
like I have had that conversation. I mean, and ultimately, as a parent, it's like if they do, they do. You just got to send them out there as protected and with the best information that's available at the time.
Which he brought up that point though. He's like, man, and that's what everybody says. Well, if you don't talk to your child about it, they got the internet everywhere they go.
Mhm.
Even if they not looking it up on purpose, it's in everything that you watch.
Yeah.
Everything is so sexualized now. And then the kids at school talking about it. So it's
Yeah.
no way to avoid
Avoid
it.
it, exactly.
You can shelter
Got
your
their comments
child.
on Snapchat.
So, oh, child.
And dudes.
So, Miss
Them
Jerry said
premiums.
that Kim, everyone looks different and worse when you get older. She said they can still have sexual activity without a broken hymen. Definitely, that's what we were
Top
saying.
of
Like,
off left and right.
it's just kept being a realistic parent and open.
Don't go
And
to
also,
the
like,
doctor.
I can tell you
I hate
to, I want to encourage you to wait.
saying.
I can want to encourage you to wait, but it's really your
Just make good
decision.
decisions about it. Just make a well thought out
You told
decision
no
about it.
lie.
I am trying to be
You
better.
got to think these things through.
Yep.
If you could take your virginity back, would you?
Nope.
Like all together,
Yeah.
I would have waited.
I would have made a better decision.
I mean,
I take it back.
I take it back. I would have made a better decision.
I just would have made a better, like, it just,
Okay, so we take it back. How long do you think you could have?
30 minutes.
How-
Nah.
Nah.
brand new. You start from scratch right now. How long you gonna last?
I probably would have been
But you
in
know
my
what it felt like,
mid
so it's
20s.
like,
I'd been in my mid
Mid-20s?
20s.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying.
I was in my I was in my mid-20s when I had my child.
Oh, I was say.
Y'all get judged.
Good for you. No, wait. I was literally patting him on the back for what
I was
good for
saying you got grown kids.
Oh, y'all with.
First off, she about to be 22.
She grown.
She about to be 22.
I know. That's a grown.
Therefore,
She's a
how
grown
old would I
child.
had to be in order for
I don't know. I didn't do the math like that yet.
21?
Oh, no, you got scoot over.
Move that
person.
Wait,
I'm
man,
sorry.
this way. Look, they falling off. They falling off the thing.
You think I've been doing some squats?
Whoa. Actually, said he was 10 or 11. He could have definitely waited.
I mean, I
You
was
could definitely could have waited, AJ.
I was gonna say I was like
Somebody took
16.
who took advantage of you at 10 and 11?
That's
Because that's
horrible.
what it is.
But a lot of
Little girls are, I hate to
But-
say that.
Yeah.
I was.
You were.
AJ said he
exploited.
would whoop their ass. That's his little girl.
But I mean, I think I was like maybe 15, 16, somewhere around there. When I had my first experience, and then after that, 17 hit, and I was wilding. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think I was like 15 when I started fooling around. He hit me using my mouth. And then,
Oh my god!
like 17, I think. When I lost my virginity. But
So he's been a linguist a long time.
Oh, he said the girl was the same age.
What?
Oh, okay.
Playing hide and go get it.
How you
Yeah.
go get it, man?
I'm about to.
Man, I waited that long.
Yeah, that was you.
I mean, that's better than being taken advantage of by
Right.
somebody older.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's a lot. This is a lot. But I would take it back. I would love to talk to like some kids about this stuff too, because you know kids have so many thoughts. They have faced
Kids have a
with
lot of outlets though.
yeah. They were faced with so much adversity
Right.
that we don't even know about.
Right. I mean,
And then they don't want to say it out because they worry about getting judged or about getting in trouble about their responses. So it may be hard for them to get like on camera or be like, "Oh, well, I'm not."
Yeah.
But a lot of kids feel like they don't have a person that they can just openly talk to
Talk
about
to.
it. So they just out here wilding and nobody like, "Hey, you know you don't have to go that far, right?
Right,
Like
exactly.
you don't have to do anything
Try
at
that one
14,
time.
13, 14, and 15. Like you
Right.
can wait."
That's so disturbing to me
I
because
feel
I
like you
think
have to. Some of them. I remember
I was at a
talking
party
to
where I
one-
really wanted to tell this child,
Oh, go ahead.
pen down.
Go ahead.
You're doing too much.
Oh, I was talking to a little girl. She was about 9 or 10, and she was talking to Janae. She was talking to my sister, and I walked out, so she was comfortable enough to keep talking about it with me right there. And she was talking about I asked her like, so how old do you think was a good age to lose your virginity? And she was like 12, and then my sister was like
Man.
12.
that's disturbing.
No.
So I try to encourage her like, you don't need to do that because sex change everything.
Like, I'm
It
just thinking
does.
about me at these ages that y'all
Right,
I
it's
know
like
people
when I'm
have sex,
finding
I'm like,
to-
Big facts.
Right.
And he back.
Couch gets back. It is,
Bison.
but like now, you
So
like
Bison has walked
Y'all
into
killing
the
these
room.
Goddamn bison. Bison gonna be delicious.
it threw me for
Hey.
a loop. I seen like the text message from my little niece. She's like,
Yeah.
well, we come in, we had sex, like sex with a little boy.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like talking about sex. I'm like, whoa,
That shit.
whoa,
what?
And he gonna
you're
pull a
9.
piece of meat
At
off the
9, they're starting talking about this. At 9, I was in a book.
Yeah, at
You
9.
don't really
I,
realize how over
At 9,
I know it is.
I was playing with my Michael Jackson dolls. I had Michael Jackson.
I didn't play, but in
I
third
just
grade,
think about how much sex changes your mind frame on some things
Hold
and
on.
it intensifies like relationships and stuff with the opposite sex. So
Right.
I can't imagine being a preteen or being in
Right.
junior high or high school and dealing with all those emotions and.
But I mean,
and
that-
feelings
It's
and
really,
stuff.
it's a
And
lot.
I do want to say though, I feel like really that comes into where a lot of females be like, dudes ain't shit, because they didn't had that
that nigga,
relationship,
yeah.
and then it's broken like that. You know what I mean? Because kids really detach quickly. Like if they go to another school, you know what I'm saying?
They got a whole new
feel
set
like,
of friends.
You know, they got a whole new set of friends. All of a sudden, they don't know you no more. And you was in love, and now they just in a whole different space.
So now you're a kid who's sexually active. So now you got a whole bunch of different sex partners.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna assume.
Wow.
That's
There's a
still
lot of it comes from peer pressure.
Oh,
Where I
Yeah.
get a chastity belt from?
Huh?
you can buy them offline on Amazon. Trust
Like
me.
Clank?
I had a huff for these hoes.
Damn.
Clank, clank.
real.
You set your guard up. That sounds like
Bruh.
an infection waiting to
They
happen.
do. They do start with that.
breathing.
Oh,
Let
dudes
this
ain't
thing
nothing, but that's just. I don't know. Cause at that age, little boys ain't got their right mind anyway. So
No.
they don't even, they like, oh, well, we can go get it. And then that be it. And here go little girls thinking, oh, well, this is a relationship. And they just
Right.
like,
No,
well,
it's not. We just
smash.
Yeah,
Like, that's
it
it.
is.
Like the boys, and I mean, they grow up thinking that way too. No, we just
Yeah.
smash and the
Right.
girls get really
men
attached.
still keep that
It's like,
mentality for a
this is-
longer period.
This is my
of
boyfriend.
time.
And then when he
I
talking to the
understand
next
that.
girl down the hall at the other locker, she crying and boo-hooing
Right.
and going off the deep end about it.
I was gonna
Because
say,
we don't teach boys how special their virginity is too.
because I read an article actually. That was like,
I
you
think
know,
that's.
He ain't special.
I really think that's what it is,
Say JB. He ain't special.
Yeah.
and that's the
I hate
problem.
It's not really. Like, I feel like when I was growing up and like coming of age, it was kind of a stigma around it where it was like, if you were doing things sexually at an early age, it was almost frowned upon. But
Yeah.
it's not like that anymore.
Little fast. You fast.
Yeah, you
fast,
fast,
little
or he
girl.
managed or whatever. But
Smelling
now
yourself.
it's like,
Shit, that's
All
what
of
that ain't 15
You
and
know,
pregnant. That, I mean, that's a big
you
part of
the
it.
nigga.
Look at that shit. It made
Yeah.
it easy. 15. Well, she 15. Well, I'm getting there before her. At 14, then the shit get ingrained.
Yeah.
Then they start wearing different color wristbands and like this.
Oh,
means
I
something.
remember that.
right.
Green means I'm ready to go. But pink,
DTF.
yellow. I don't know. She was
I
weird.
slapped the shit out of my kids.
I swear to mama.
That was like and it was
I
like they
swear.
used to pass
You
them
gotta get
around.
these
Heavily applied.
Gotta get these.
Let me
things.
tell you, he said the power is in the
But
hand.
again, we tell little girls to treasure that,
Yeah.
but we don't tell boys that.
I mean, it's a lot.
Treasure that.
Boys
They
are
need to
not
treasure
told.
that,
It's a
and
lot
that's
of
where
things.
standards start.
I was about to say it's a lot of things that boys aren't told, and that should be standard.
I agree.
Because again, I mean, my favorite book growing up was Cordial Rules to Be a Gentleman. It was dumb as I don't know what. Shut up, I hate you. But it was like they would tell you different things to be a gentleman to females. That way you could actually be able to be cordial even if you didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? And really and truly, like at a young age,
Etiquette class.
kind of sort of. And I was at a young age, I was like really trying to be extra nice to people. So I found out in the long run, you just can't be nice to everybody. But
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
No,
It's
you
a
can't.
certain
There's
nice.
a certain way you have to be nice
No.
to people.
No,
Like,
you
Be
yeah.
can't.
nice.
You can.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
then you might as well just be
nice.
nasty then. Somebody
Man,
nice
because
to
the people ought to go to sleep.
I'm nice to you.
Yeah.
That's what I need to start doing.
Just
Because
give it a
if
tight
we just
nigga.
all go
Your
to sleep, you
face,
won't
first of all,
feel
and
just
go to sleep.
fine.
That's either way. Some bridges just don't need to be burned just yet before I cross it. So, but no, it was just like, it really taught me about me and about, the opposite sex. Saying you have to value you as much as you're going to value that person.
What's the name of this book?
Shit, I forgot. Just that quick. Rules of...
I'm sorry,
I'll
y'all.
rewind.
The coldest one
I
ever.
had a brain cramp.
Coldest winter ever.
And she is not helping.
That bitch was
Playing,
cold.
man, that dude got, he just committed to LSU. Y'all playing.
The coldest?
He did.
The cold-
the
He
coldest
committed
to
to
ever do it.
LSU.
Yeah,
You
he
playing.
did.
The coldest to ever do
Do
it.
it, Crawford.
Crawford.
Bruh, first off, shout out to his mom and dad.
Shout out to his mom and dad and them for
on that
naming
shit.
him that.
Well, I'm naming my daughter Hyman.
Heisman.
Okay. So
Hyman.
the book taught you how to.
But it just really taught me how to treat people.
Yeah.
Cordial rules to being a gentleman. And
Well,
Find it on Amazon. I know some niggas who need that.
I mean, there's a lot of different books out there. So
Start a reading program.
what you said?
cordial rules to being a gentleman.
Maybe they need to start with My Baby Can Read.
What?
Oh, damn.
But no, I was what? I think I was like young.
Good head.
But can I speak out as a mother?
Yeah.
Being a
Son.
side dude?
First off, Google ain't shit. Quarter rules to being a side dude. No.
Some of y'all need to learn some etiquette.
Y'all do this. Know your
man.
place. I was playing. No, don't do that.
As a mother.
Okay, well,
As a mother.
As a mother, and my son is 19, and he getting ready to go to the Marines.
Ooh,
I taught
boy.
my son to hold himself. And I hope the God none of his friends is watching. But I do, but I don't. But I'm just saying. My son broke his virginity, I believe it was 16.
Wow.
Okay.
And he told me about it. I was kind of hurt because I taught him to value himself.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that's principles just for a girl.
Right.
But it's not,
It's
because
not.
we living in a day and age where people are giving diseases like it's a Christmas present.
Exactly.
Here you go, it's wrapped up and they're not going to tell you what's in it.
Pass it around.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
pass
that's
it around, give it to the next one, and I don't care if you got it or not.
And I think teenagers are like the ones that at the most risk right now these days.
Let me tell
Because
you
of
something.
that.
I see young girls of all races down where I live at,
Mm-hmm.
and they got cold sores on their mouth.
Mm.
We know they ain't no damn cold, so
Right.
that's herpes. Straight up,
An outbreak.
an outbreak.
It's simplex. That's that.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing. They say that shit cold sore, but ain't no
That sound
goddamn
nasty.
such thing as no
Simplex.
cold sore. Let's be real.
The word sounds good.
But let me say all this like,
Mhm.
man, it's serious.
It is.
And we do need, this day and age, we do need to really teach our young men and women
Right.
to keep themselves and to protect themselves. I think a lot of the parents is shunning the conversation.
Yeah.
They don't want to join in and talk to their kids.
I would
I've been
agree.
talking to my kid about sex since he was young. I buy my son condoms. Some people say don't do that. Why not?
You just don't know what situation you're gonna be put in.
I'd
Prepare
rather
him.
him put on a condom and be safe than anything. And I don't tell him to put on a condom just not to get nobody pregnant.
Right.
I tell him first so he won't catch nothing.
Right.
And I tell him,
Right.
don't put your mouth down there if you don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. A lot of these statistically these days,
Grown men need to hear
a
that
lot
conversation.
of young
Bro.
women and men that's
Mm.
younger than us is carrying HIV
Mm-hmm.
and other diseases.
Mm.
This shit is
Can we
real.
get them on?
But see, you're a mother in the household, and a lot of these kids are grandparents, baby.
Yep.
Like they don't have they mother and father.
Right.
They raised by an auntie, a grandparent.
Or somebody who don't care.
Generational, yeah, it's a generational
It's a
thing.
gap.
Yeah.
But you know
So
what?
therefore, that generation don't want to have that
Exactly.
conversation.
But with
Uh,
that
But
being
if they
said,
get a real grandma
Right.
that's
Or
real,
even just somebody to play that role,
She
be a
gonna
mentor.
tell
Be that
them.
mentor,
Right.
Gonna
yeah,
tell
mentor in general.
But
I
here's the
know-
problem,
I mean, my daughter is 9. And tell me if I'm wrong. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to my daughter about sex since she was 5. It started off with the good touches, bad touches.
Yeah.
Really,
Right.
since she was 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Right.
I talked to her about certain topics about sex.
Right. You
But
have
my
to.
daughter, intellectual, is so intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to her like I'm talking to y'all.
Right.
And she comprehends and understands.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Real for
because
a long time.
I raised her
In
with
the
that
manner.
mindset.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't shun my kids, and I don't go without not talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to my kids till I'm blue in the face. I don't care if I'm tired. We're going to have this conversation.
Exactly.
And we're not going to stop the conversation till I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to sit there and listen till I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you ask me to go to bed. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
And I want to know how you feel.
Exactly.
And I want to know this and I want to know that. I talk to my children.
You have to.
But that's how it starts. You gotta have some
Open
people say,
communication.
"Oh, you can't be friends with your kids." That's a lie. You can, but you gotta know how to
Their
separate the
respect.
two.
That's why I say I
Be a
won't.
parent when it's
I
time.
know how to. My kids know. Mama real. Mama gonna give it to me raw, real, and straight up. But one thing, I'ma be your friend. But when it's time to jump into mommy mode, I'ma bust your ass.
Mm-hmm.
But we gonna talk. But my kids know. My kids come and tell me anything. You gotta have the type of relationship now where if you make your kids pissed off and you beat the shit out with a broomstick or whatever, however you gave it to them, they still gonna be strong enough and love you enough to come tell you something's
Something
wrong.
going on. Exactly.
Straight up.
Michael Adams say that's old school parenting, and he says she's right. It's a new strain of ancestral HIV. Oh, I just said that he missed telling who's in the corner. That is Candy. She is from Mansour, Louisiana. Well, Marksville, but she has a shop in Mansour. To Southern Diva Salon, and then Kirsten is on the couch as well. He asking. He like who in the corner? No, but exactly. I totally, definitely agree.
I agree with that 100%. But there's one thing I do have to throw in. The problem that a lot of the older people are facing as far as policing and showing younger kids responsibility are the young parents.
Woo.
Who, my child don't do that. You can't tell my child nothing. They will back their child up 1,000%, even if their child wrong. So what we need to do is, I feel like, you have these same people who want to say, we need to, build a community and this, that, and the third. We got to start listening to each other.
Right.
I don't care if you older than me, younger than me. If you got something valuable you can teach me, throw that at me.
That's real, because it all goes back to back in the day ancestry. They used to say it take a village to raise a child or children. Old school, they used to do that.
Right.
If my mama told me back in the day when they was growing up in the projects, if one of somebody's kids did something and my grandmother seen it, she whipped their ass. Right there. And she gonna tell their mama she whipped their ass. And guess what? When they got home, they got another ass whipping. And if the daddy was in the house, they got another ass whipping. And if the grandma and the grandpa was living there, they got 2 more ass whippings. They didn't play with our generation. Man, as they say, the village, old school generation.
Yeah. He said the village not there these days.
It's not.
But that's where it come with us. It's us. We gotta be the village.
So, village can raise the village.
Shout out to Quiz.
It's important to pick your village for if you're raising children to pick them. You can't just have anybody around.
I guess
these days it's crazy.
They had a lot back then. They had a lot more morally upstanding people. They did this stuff, but when it came to children, everybody was on one accord.
AJ, I'm putting hands on people's kids.
Absolutely. And I'm like,
I'm gonna say, tell your mama.
I will roll down the window and be like, "Hey, pull up your pants. Pull your pants up."
But you want me to tell y'all as a mother how that epidemic went away when they started saying you can't whip your kids?
Yeah.
Do you know it's laws?
I don't want to call 911
If I whip my child and somebody calls CPS, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get child abuse charges just for whipping. And they ain't even gotta have no bruises. Long as that child, like a situation, I ain't saying no names. I had a situation with a client. Her sisters got taken away from the mama because the other 2 sisters was grown children. Okay? But the baby girl got taken too because the grown sisters that's children went live to CPS because they didn't want to live with their mama no more because they wanted to do what the hell they wanted to do. But then it put the little girl in jeopardy.
Yeah.
They was in foster homes.
Wow.
But then the 2 grown children got a taste of that foster life and they was crying to go back home.
Too late,
now the good little sister, the courts gave her back to her mama. But the 2 little grown ones, they asses is still in foster homes. That's what they asked for. Yeah. But they lied on their mama.
Right. Send me that link to that tweet.
And they believed them.
Yeah, that's how simple
they
it is.
They lied on their mama. CPS pulled them children out that household.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm glad that little girl was able to go back.
Right, she was able to go back home.
Because, foster care, so many things can happen in foster care that can go disarray and it's going to scar you as an adult. So.
Well, I have cousins that had to go in the system because their mother was on drugs.
You're right.
And my cousin, she's older than me. She been raped numerous of times. Molested. So she got scars for life. She got issues for life. It's not always good to go in a foster home.
It's not. Because those people don't have, some of those, I'm not going to say all.
Not all
those people.
Because shout out to the good people that's holding down our children that ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
I know a couple
Actually,
that's holding them down.
you know,
I texted it to you.
Oh
Shout
no,
out.
You want to put it in the
yeah, send it to something I can open up on a computer. I can't open it up on a text on the phone.
Right. But I mean, with that being said, and it's
put the
sad
comments on
that, you know,
Oh yeah, put in comments.
kids have so many options to do, you know, the most, and you can't reprimand them like you used to.
no.
that link to-
Like, you could be a parent back then. Now you have to, like, really tiptoe around your kids so you don't get in trouble
Right.
by, you know, for some foolishness. They did something stupid. You telling them they did something stupid. They don't like it. So,
Let
You know
me
what I
tell you
mean?
something.
it don't take much.
My son was cutting up when I first had my daughter. My kids are 10 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter is 9. My son is 19.
Mm.
Okay, and I'm about to be 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, my son was cutting up at 10 years old when I first had my daughter. I beat the living shit out of him. I don't know how, but he called the police on me.
Wow.
And guess what the police did? Young man, you need to listen to your mama.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, call the cops. I'm going to beat the hell out of you. Because guess what? It's either you going to end up on medicine or me, or you going to go to jail, or I'm going to go to jail. But you ain't going to jail over my dead body.
Right.
Because the simple fact is, I'm not having no son in jail. So I'm going to beat the hell out of you and beat everything out of you. And I did that. And guess what? Call me a child abuser. I beat the hell out of that boy. And guess what? Now he a Marine. Straight up.
My auntie was telling her daughter there were 3 Ds in this world, and it was disability, distraction. No,
This
it's not funny.
How old is y'all? How old?
No, I felt the
I know.
energy. Then you was like,
I know. Because I just, I had just seen it standing in my mind. It's disability, distraction, and death.
Oh yeah, that's good.
No, 3 Ds. It was 3 Ds.
That's real.
And she said, that's all that's waiting for you in these streets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
damn.
another one. That's add another
It had
one.
scared my
A
grown
disease.
ass. When she said that shit,
Another
That's a
one.
good
one.
That's right.
when she said it, my grown ass got scared. I was like, damn. Like I ain't grown. Like I ain't been through life. I was like, damn, she right. It stuck with me. And so I said, I'm going to keep that and I'm going to pass it to my kids. My daughter's going to say
Yeah,
her name
you know,
is me.
I don't know if y'all have started having kids yet. But
Oh,
when
no.
y'all do, please talk to your children. Don't never think nothing is not good enough to talk to them. You got to bury your soul to them babies.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You don't want your babies, when they get older, to lead a household blind,
Man.
stupid,
Green to life.
green. Please talk to them. Talk
Green.
to them till you can't talk to them no more. It ain't always in beating. You can't
Right.
always beat them. Sometimes you got to talk
Beat
their ass to death.
Beat her.
Beat them, yes.
No,
But talk to them too.
I was just referring
And
to
then when you beat
Color
them,
purple.
make sure you explain to them why you beat them. Because a lot of people
I ain't gonna
just
say
beat
beat
them and they don't know why they getting their ass whipped.
Right, that's true too.
So
So-
they'll have a clear understanding. And punishment is good too.
Mm-hmm.
Knees. My mama used to kneel us on rice and
Kneel
corn.
and rice.
And the squat, I'm a
Ooh,
firm
I
believer
used
in
to
squat
hate the
hand.
I used to have to kneel
That
with
airplane.
books on my hands.
Want to talk
Girl,
about
I watched
her?
a show on Netflix and this man was making his wife stand on their coffee table with books in her hand as a punishment. Tell me you gotta stand there for 45 minutes. Bitch, I would've. I wish.
You ain't
Wait.
my dad.
Let me
Who?
tell you something, ho. I'm
And
sorry,
that's
excuse my
why we
language.
got the
you
attitude
can
we
go
got
slick
now.
for the one your hands out.
You can go slick. Come in the I'm gonna wear you out, fam.
Wait, hold on.
I wish you would tell me I need to stand on the stand. I wish you would tell me I need to stand on the
Video right here.
coffee
y'all.
table.
Video.
This is our next topic. I want to play this for y'all on TV.
Oh, my God.
Let's see if I can blow it up.
Oh, can you do it?
Oh yes, if you can. Yes, please. So in this video, it went viral. This police officer had this girl handcuffed in a pool of water. He was like kicking on her. He was extra forceful with her. And
She spitting on him.
She did spit it. She spit on him. And he gonna buy the snapper. Yeah. So everybody, all they saw was that video clip, no context. Everybody was like, "Oh, zoom out." Everybody was like, "What happened? What happened? Oh, he needs to be punished for this. You know, he was wrong for doing this. He was too hard, too forceful." And then the story came out.
I need the story.
So what happened? Long tweet thread short. This young lady bombarded into someone's Halloween party, knocking on another guy's door who was in the house sleeping in the apartment sleep, because she was coming to see this guy. Guy wasn't unlocking the door. He wasn't waking up. He wasn't moving around, and she didn't like this. So she was
disturbing the peace.
Yeah, she was upset, pissed off. So if you go down a little further, there's a video of her fighting. She just started fighting girls at the party. Because everybody was like, man, sis too aggressive. She wildin'. She got to go. Everybody's, getting annoyed with it. And then she started fighting, all these girls at the party. First off, she made the first statement. She was like, I'm going to fight all of y'all on my dead brother. That was what she said.
So, wow.
And we didn't fought all these people. I mean, literally.
Hands everywhere.
So.
Everybody. Here comes the security guard. He, trying to, break it up and take care of it, but couldn't hold her, couldn't control them. Here's another video of her. Well, after she broke the pipe, she broke a pipe, a main pipe, and it started flooding everywhere. So here is the police officer trying to get her. Well, he wasn't a real police, he was security. Trying to get her and subdue her. It wasn't working.
I see the pipe.
His body slamming her foot.
But he slammed the wall.
Yeah. She bucking like a horse. But
No, she probably strong clearance.
So not only was he trying to subdue her, he also there was a deleted video where he was tasing her, and she was taking the tasers.
She was on something.
She was like, he came and when all this was happening, he tased all the girls that was fighting. He tased her like 5 times.
Why did he just let that girl get punched in the face like that? Though?
Nah, I'm not that rude boy.
She said that
she couldn't get that dick.
She brought her spinning the night.
She ain't get that kangaroo pill.
That she was trying to
That kangaroo pill ain't gonna make her do
Y'all
like that, baby.
So
brought her spinning the
not
night.
only
Like
has she
that.
been tased, tased 5 times, body slammed by the police officer a couple times, broke a water pipe, still slammed and thrown around. This girl was still at it, still going. So now the real police have to be called, fire trucks, all that, because there are like 4 or 5 stories to this apartment getting flooded out because she broke this one main pipe.
She went wild.
Okay, but
Main pipe. So now she's in the lobby.
She about to get
to
all the
lobby.
charges.
She finds a way to get out of the handcuffs that the security guard puts her in, and then she fights another girl. And by that time, the real police are here. They handcuff her again, taking her to jail. So now there's just water.
Look at this apartment.
Damn.
Water just falling down literally from the sky. And these were university apartment, university dorms. They were fairly new. I think this happened. Believe this happened in Atlanta.
They gonna make her pay for that.
Oh yeah, somebody said it was $1 million worth of damage.
I can see
They
it.
got a good outlet.
Right. Then the next day, this guy would sleep through it all, and he woke up.
Then he woke up somewhere. He like, what this car is?
My motherfucking floor with jump my goddamn Georgia Road dog.
Call it maintenance.
The UGA.
Yeah.
Maintenance, why my floor wet? You ain't
What's the
That must
tweet
be
handle?
the ceiling.
Huh?
What is
Oh
it?
yeah, that's
Right
ceiling.
One
Plastic the ceiling and probably a plastic on the wall and.
Still on the floor.
Yeah.
So
I gotta read the whole story. What's the tweet handle?
16 Slime. The link to the whole Twitter story is in the comment section. We could post it in the comment section
but
on Facebook.
Oh,
and these gonna be the same people next week gonna free her. After she done done
Hell
all
no.
this dumb
No,
shit.
hell no.
No, I'm
Ain't
just
no
saying
free her.
it's gonna be a week later somebody gonna free her. Like what kind At
She's
what
definitely
point?
certified crazy, but
Right.
it's a place for
Oh,
you.
she definitely certified.
They said she was smiling in her mugshot.
It's a place for you.
Like, I mean,
wow.
stuff like
I
this.
ain't got no regrets. I did this dumb ass shit.
I was about to say stuff like this is the reason why.
She feel like she gonna be popular because of this shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, she is.
When he woke up.
He got.
Oh.
I'm fighting him too.
She
came over here for
This
you.
is her, the one.
That's
the-
Twitter Hall
Oh,
of Fame
yeah,
right
she
there.
looks sick.
Right here. Not the red hair one. Her. This her in this black wig.
She looks sick.
She like, yeah, I did it.
That's a school ID picture, ain't it?
No, they said this is her mugshot.
Them two that's the same person.
No, it's a different.
Oh, that's the thing.
First things first, giving all the glory to God who's the head of my life. I would
We
have
ain't
shot
gonna
her.
talk about this, Rich. Let's just stop.
Yeah, they say that's
I'm
a
gonna let them know.
mugshot.
Cause I'm gonna tell you like this, I'd have woke up, went down there and put hands on her.
Oh, if it was your house.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
You done told
god.
them too much of my stuff and it's flooded.
Right.
You ain't lying. Somebody got to.
Everybody got.
She gotta get her round.
Oh, I ain't doing shit.
Everybody got.
No, she
I'm not
gotta get
saying
her.
shit. I'm gonna collect this insurance check.
She
still a
gotta.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Shit.
That shit's still a headache.
Hey, but was she a student
have
at
insurance
UGA
now?
though?
I don't know. That's what I don't know.
I'm about to say, you know, students broke. Do they listen to
She is,
hands
I know.
insurance?
I'm talking about the school has
The school
has
got
those
insurance.
insured,
Okay.
and that's not on my fault. That's you know that's on school property. That's all. I'm gonna get a check.
Oh, what they gonna tell you is that
Mm.
your crazy ass girl.
No, they ain't.
No, they ain't. They
No,
gonna
they ain't.
they got to reimburse you.
They
They
can
I mean, they
help you
gotta
replace your
reimburse.
stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
got
Up to a certain amount.
Oh yeah, a certain amount.
No, you
Shit,
got
I
$300 worth of stuff in the cut out.
Yeah, I had $5,000.
$5,000.
My TV.
But oh, look, my MacBook, my iPad.
I had a whole recording studio yesterday. I was doing
I'ma
my
tell you like
podcast
this.
out of my dorm
No,
room.
what you do is like, look, I had a Bible in here that got wet. And my grandma passed away.
That's
and
my
gave me
grandma
that
Bible.
Sentimental
It is
value.
priceless.
Grandma,
My grandma gave that to her. It's the whole
It's
no.
wet and I can't use
It's
it.
the whole no.
It was tattered, but it was ours.
So my question to y'all, if y'all were there in this situation, like,
She would have caught her hands. I
I'm
would have been
sorry.
one of the chicks she was fighting because
No.
baby would have caught
We would
hers.
have jumped her.
I'm sorry.
Right, that's why I couldn't.
So I would have grabbed something.
I couldn't understand like why she
I'd've
was
knocked her
that
out
one
with a
girl.
level.
That one girl
Why
in the
did
yellow
you-
pullover. She was fighting like in the
Yeah.
clip. Like homegirl was putting the punches to her face,
her face.
and them two girls were standing right
She
there.
just said she got zapped with tasers, so the punches won't do a shit.
It's not even-
No, she was punching the other girl. The girl was trying to swing,
Hey.
but that girl kept getting knocked in her face.
She wasn't feeling
Hey,
none of that.
them sisters say I ain't touching that sis.
She did not.
Crazy.
Okay, so let me
And they
ask
just
you a
sitting there
question.
looking.
What about
They
all
was
the guys
gay.
standing around with cell
Them niggas
phones?
that ain't
Right,
taking
I
her
think
down.
the men should have been trying to like yoke her up.
UGA.
I'm just saying.
You right.
No, I'm just saying.
That's
What about all these
messed up.
dudes?
That's probably where
So you
put
mean
the
to
shirts
tell me-
pop off
so-
and everything.
So
Yeah.
these judges ain't
They ain't about that. They ain't really about
That ain't even. That's a regular school. That ain't
That's
an
not
That's what I'm
HBCU.
saying. These
That ain't
judges-
grandma
party
son.
with
They ain't about that life.
Right.
They ain't
If
about
I'm
that
at a
life.
party and somebody come in there fighting, I ain't got no business being at a party with you.
Let
If you
that-
just let me get handled like this.
Right.
But that would have been a Palisade. Shit, it been going down.
Oh yeah, the Palisade. Oh no.
They done
And
threw
DJ
up
would have
their
threw it
self
at
on
me.
the
Y'all
bar.
better not
That's
fight
right,
this
bitch.
bitch.
Hey,
And it's wrong. They stomping them.
what?
They jigging the pieces on them.
Jigging the pieces, man. The whole jigger
I
chain
hit
coming
that
through.
bitch with a bottle. What? Something gonna happen.
Something
Something
with
gonna
a
happen.
bottle. What you mean? That's how she ended up on the floor.
I would have hit her with something else.
But this brings
Yeah.
up
And if she tagging my friend the way she was tagging that girl, we all gonna jump in.
everybody. Like them
At that
two girls
point-
was just standing there, and that
Nah.
girl, I know that girl face was hurt.
Ain't no way my girl finna. Ain't no way I'm finna sit there and let Mika get punched like that. What
Right.
kind of friend
What
am
kind
I?
of
That's what I'm saying. Cause
You
after
supposed
I
to
get
come
my
from
ass
behind
whooped
that
by this
rock
crazy bitch, I'm gonna tear you down.
They jump on that bitch and choke out while I'm putting it up.
What she? Hey, while she's standing there windmilling, I'm about to wait. I can catch her with the
Them over there like that.
Hey, bro.
Women get
Hey,
knocked
bro.
the fuck out all different days.
Hey, I got your back, baby. I'm gonna catch her with the yoke. I'm gonna catch her with the yoke, and I'm gonna be like, hey, beat her.
Hey, why you yoking them?
I think I would have
Tag
been
the top
more
of that
aggressive.
goddamn
I don't think she would even
Sit your-
made it
sit
to
your
Mika or
motherfucking
any
ass
of my
down.
friends.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
No, hold on.
Hello? You
Where
need
you
to leave
going?
up out of here with all of this?
All that yeah, you
Because
got. What you doing?
these people ain't who
selling-
you want to mess with right
You selling
now.
them wolf tickets?
Then
but
we
you
gotta
better
fight
believe.
old boy. This yo.
I done kicked his dough in. Get your
Yeah. Hey, man, yo.
Throw me in the door. I'm going head first. Bitch, quick your ass up,
Hey,
nigga.
Daddy, that crazy
But wait,
bitch
hold on.
outside again. Crazy bitch outside.
But wait, hold on.
Hey,
And everything though.
You hear this girl?
Wait a minute, hold on. On everything though, if he been drinking, I'm sorry y'all. I done slept through a lot when I
But
was drunk.
not once did he even come out of the room.
So he'll be
Even
saying
doing
that.
all that.
He didn't
Blood
come
and
out the
everything. That
room
nigga
and
still
the
sitting
blood
there
out of
talking
he
to
That
didn't
boy's in
come
there
out the
fucked up.
room.
That boy's in there
He
fucked up.
wasn't. He was
He called her for a
ignore
booty call.
game.
He called her for a booty call. He was drunk as fuck. He was feeling himself. He called her over there, and he didn't have to go get
And she had to took that
She
kangaroo
took
pill.
that
She
room.
done took the root pill. He ain't
I
up.
took that root pill, hit a little bit of that crack cocaine.
There you go.
No,
There you go.
man, we got meth at the front door.
I think she's some glass. She hit that glass.
She hit that good booger sugar one time and knocked her ass.
She was
was
horny,
sweat.
She wasn't
horny and
ready for
aggressive.
it.
Horny and aggressive. She ready.
Ready.
You mean to tell me?
Superhero strength. She had superhero
I just about to
strength.
turn
I forgot
grab
that.
that nigga ass.
She had one
Wait,
good
fam. Hold up.
Got a super set on
Hold
her
up.
ass.
That's what happened right before the
That's
cut.
what she
Hold
did.
on,
She was
y'all.
super saiyan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we all talking at once.
Oh,
She
fam.
went super saiyan on that.
She came in the door. You mean to tell me he ain't up? Y'all better not fighting it. What? She came through swinging.
Shit, nigga got
She was trying.
swinging.
If you notice, she was trying to get to the door. That's all she
Trying to
wanted.
get to the door. That's all she wanted.
Y'all should have just opened the door.
She was trying to get to the dick.
Cause she was gonna rape him. I'm sorry. It was
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
oh
was.
yeah. She was
Yes,
gonna
y'all.
rape the
He
nigga
I
in
was sorry
sleep.
for him.
He could have stayed
They
asleep.
He
probably
was gonna be like Poe Evan on Players Club.
Oh,
That's
no.
how she was gonna leave him.
I believe it. I believe it. All that strength she had.
Bruh.
You gonna take it?
What?
Where my house coat?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Sit down
Side on.
and cut.
Wait.
What is this?
Fuck. God, that was a great reference. Great reference.
Get your house cooked.
Yeah, that nigga was gonna wake up. He was gonna wake up in the hospital talking about some.
We gotta find a follow up to this story.
I need to know
Scary
more.
movie.
I would like for her to go on a Twitter rant and tell her side.
From jail.
I said she lost that man.
You baby, you know she behind them boys.
She made
Normally I
fun.
don't get like this for what I do.
I told you I could get a little crazy.
Oh
That was
no,
my
nigga,
favorite.
you ain't going nowhere. Bro, we all this, bro.
There was another video
Okay,
of a
okay.
police officer
We are here.
corrected somebody too. But it was happening in Bossier. I think a lady was high on drugs as well. And she
Them
told
rookies,
the
you
police
know.
officer, police officer?
Miss all for the killer.
I gotta stab it.
She shot that nigga. And he shot
shot
that.
her
He
ass.
shot him.
I'ma
He
kill
shot
her.
her ass. Pow.
Oh, that
Girl with the
lady.
knife. That's right.
Yeah.
With the
The
knife.
scissors.
Them scissors.
She said it though. She said.
Well, kill me.
Kill me.
Pop, pop.
Okay,
Kill
wait,
me.
hold on, wait. First off, you in the wrong spot to say something like that. Kill me.
Burn at me with
Okay.
scissors.
Alright.
I can
Yeah,
find it for you.
Hey, I'm here to protect and serve.
I knew I liked it.
That flip took me out. It was
That
perfect.
flip.
That was
She
a
folded
10.
up like a chest.
That was a
10.
10.
Somebody said she folded like a chair. But
She
she
folded like a chair for real.
That was so rude. Dude.
And while she hooping, that shit was hilarious, man.
To the last breath.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
that.
Right there.
I'm
That
sorry.
was that white privilege being slipped out on
But
her.
it was a
What?
black cop that did this. So in the comment section, I can't find the tweet, y'all. Dang it. But in the tweets, they was saying like, "We got us one."
Yeah,
Like
it
they
is
was
down
just
there
celebrating.
somewhere, 'cause you showed it to me
Celebrate.
yesterday
I
down there.
know. I showed
Right, it was right after
What was
bird
it?
bath.
I understand.
Whole bath, I mean whole bath.
Not the whole
Yeah,
man.
it's right after whole bath.
Can you send? You got that one too, Mika?
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I know
It
you
was
texted
up in there
it.
between whole bath and yeah,
See it.
somewhere in there.
Somewhere between whole bath and drop the scissors.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna let Mika put it in the comment section. What she looking
Mm.
the link to
Why
the
was
tweet.
so lit at
What she
the election?
about the man
Didn't they have alcohol?
shooting the
Yup.
Man.
That's y'all problem.
That's why y'all was leaving.
But it was justified that him killing her was justified because he was a police officer, and it wasn't
She
it
was
wasn't
aggressive.
murder.
And the white folks was agreeing.
The white
Like,
people was
you really
agreeing
couldn't
with
help.
it.
Like, you charging with scissors
Say,
and
bro.
shit.
First things first, like I have watched white people get away with so much shit when it comes to police officers. Like I have seen them get tased, get back up, and beat up the police officer.
He did that just like I seen on
They was on that
NCIS.
shit. They was on that shit.
They were full of that shit. But anyway, but yeah, and I mean, and it's sad to say that like we can breathe and get killed. They go through all these extremes and still not die. You shoot one, hey, sorry. To me, it was kind of hilarious.
The commentary
the comments
was horrible.
was killing me.
That damn herself. The way she folded the fuck over.
Bruh.
And she asked for it. I'm sorry. You asked to make me laugh. I'm sorry.
You did. I'm sorry. Like, just the comments had me hurt.
I didn't know that was in Bossier though. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in Boulder City, and it was just like we black people we celebrate anything we can, can't we?
Hey,
Let's have a moment.
but hold on. How many have they celebrated?
Every one of them.
Because let's really think about it. How many murders they done got away? You know, with? I mean,
We ain't got no eyes. That's why we ain't got no eyes to catch over that shit.
exactly. Hell, we can have the eyes and they still don't care. Hey, he was breathing. He was violent. Like
There it is. Go back there right now. Yeah, right there.
Everybody watch
Yeah.
that damn
That is
cable
so
video.
disturbing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I do want that barbecue pit.
That pit. That pit, like I want that motherfucker.
Not the
I need
camera.
that. I need
Oh,
one.
not the camera.
I
It's the
ain't
pit.
no damn camera. Like y'all couldn't
Okay.
y'all couldn't chop it up and stuff. Like you put the whole camera in there.
I put a whole hog in that son bitch.
I would
You
too.
gonna fit like 3 in there with that.
But then I'm putting
So minimum.
5.
I say
Hey,
minimum.
bro.
I'm trying to fit 5 in
If
that
you want a
motherfucker.
good 500 strong,
Like you
Shit.
still got a humpback.
That's where the meat at.
Throw that good Tony's on that motherfucker. She look
That's
at
He
me.
didn't put no seasoning on that
He
camera.
white. That's
And
why.
then ate it.
They don't eat no damn
Took a bit
seasoning.
off. I was like, ain't no seasoning on
No,
that.
Hell,
I like
you don't
it.
see
You ain't
it.
gotta season
Do the
everything.
injection like you do
No,
with the
you gotta
chicken.
season
It had natural juices.
He injected it, and that motherfucker ain't taste right.
You got
That's
Camera
how-
probably tastes like.
I don't know what the
Humpback.
hell.
Actually, it tastes
It
like
tastes like humpback.
horse.
Who?
Anyway, horse.
I'm sure they could.
I had it when I was overseas.
Can I get a camel meat salad?
Camel meat.
Anyway,
I'm a never
Oh,
mind.
damn, that's right there.
I'm gonna tell
You
you what I
just-
mean
you
later.
went
But
off
they're
of
but it won't play. It won't play
Oh.
on the TV.
Mm.
Man, somebody got a whole damn ad on it. I was trying to find another one.
You shoot him up, bang bang on her bitch ass.
Wait, hold on. Swing.
Did she work there?
I
She
think
worked
so.
up. Look at her, look like she catching a heart attack right now.
She was just going off on this man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this, but I'll kill you, back.
So when she come around there,
Hold on.
Y'all stop.
I don't know why that part made me laugh.
She's
there it
old.
go.
Hey, bro.
The link is
Bruh.
in the comment section, y'all.
Yup, I'm gonna need that.
Just so y'all can hear the
Fucking
sound.
dog, man.
Childish, yes. Are we?
Hey, it's not bullshit.
Say, bro.
Yes, it is. Look how you.
Bison.
Bison shit.
Bison.
Oh,
God
man.
damn it.
But I mean, bro, like, it ain't funny, but it's funny.
It ain't funny. But
I feel bad for it.
And-
I
and
don't know why. It's somebody lost their
You
life.
told that man,
She
kill
might have
me.
stabbed him
That
for
man
real with
went
scissors
pop,
and shit.
pop. That's all you heard.
No,
You know it.
what she thought she was gonna run over there. And
Oh,
Yeah, oh, you
yeah,
thought you was just
yeah.
gonna play.
Yeah.
You thought it was
Right.
for fun.
She
Now, she
thought
thought
I
she really thought she was fast enough to run over there with him with the scissors and stab
No,
him.
no.
But
She thought he
Oh,
had
that's
a
how
cap
you just
gun.
hide
That's
on
what it was. She thought he had a cap gun.
I don't think she. How you think you high enough to.
she in her mind,
Run past a
in her mind, she
Bro.
went.
In her mind, she was
Matrix.
like,
That's what the Matrix Ooh. She did the Matrix, alright.
that
Matrix.
inhale.
When they said she folded like a chair.
Man, she had to be coming at that man fast. Like
She wasn't.
feet came
She
off
really
grass.
wasn't.
She really wasn't. It was how them bullets, the impact of them bullets hit her ass.
That impact hit you.
The impact hit her and took her forward.
It's just all that. Breathe around all that.
Wait.
Flip the ass in the air.
Hey, that bullet.
Wait.
Okay, I quit. I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Hey, look, I don't
Even
plan
did
on going.
pass.
She did.
She did.
So did
I don't care about
so
the white
did
people
1,
kids,
2,
though.
3, 4, whole lot of black folks.
Right.
That's true too.
So-
Hands of police officer.
And we ain't
And
never
wait a
seen
minute, hold
kill
on.
me.
Hold on, wait. How many Trump
We got
supporters was
killed by
laughing at that?
innocents.
Man, speaking of Trump, make sure y'all go vote.
Please do.
I went to vote today. I didn't see none of us.
None of us.
And that disturbed me.
I told y'all asses 2 weeks ago, y'all better get y'all black asses out and vote,
gotta
goddamn.
vote.
I saw about
man.
5.
Y'all think I'm playing? Go ahead.
Right.
Let General 2 get his ass in
Hey,
office.
bro,
I don't
hell
want to hear your
no.
ass complain.
Bro, we got to vote. This governor election is very important.
It truly is.
You know.
Y'all. Come on.
We've only had Bobby.
See, look.
I will hit you
We've
with this
only
shit.
had
John Bell.
John Bell Edwards for 4 years, and I think he's done some tremendous things to clean some things up for our state. And we need to give people time to finish out their plan. That's
In addition,
that's my issue.
this Risponi ain't giving us
No
no type
plan.
of plan. We don't know. He said you just need somebody who knows business.
He ain't saying
He sound
nothing.
like Trump. He sound
Don't
like
know.
Trump.
Which Trump
Exactly.
is totally involved in this, and it's like,
Right.
y'all don't
He
see
was really
this
trying to
on
get
the
him up out of
vote.
the fact that he got to come over
This
down
is
here.
this is crazy.
Doing all
Donald
this
Trump
extra.
has came down here 2 times in the span of 3 months.
He's been here
Lake
4
Charles.
different times.
Oh, 4.
4 different
Well,
times.
2 that I know of with the Lake Charles, and he
2.
was in Monroe today.
Yeah. No
You know
good
why,
reason
huh?
to. But he.
Huh?
You know why Donald Trump came in, huh?
Trying to
The
get you.
South is the strongest area for
Yeah.
KKK.
I believe it.
And he need all his white supporters.
And we ain't
What
got
he
none of it. He
needs-
got out. He rallying his white supporters and our black.
Rally the
literally-
troops.
I
Ain't out here
literally
getting
saw
rid of
Donald
mine.
Trump on a picture with his mama and his daddy. He was dressed in a blue suit. His mama was dressed in a cloak of the KKK, and so was his damn daddy. Now, how they let somebody like that be
What y'all
president?
have to also realize is
I
not
think y'all must
even
want somebody to
I
meet
saw
up.
that with my
I
own
was gonna
eyes,
say, not
and it was
even-
not Photoshop.
just
That was a real
just
picture.
not even to piggyback off of, but to add to. Y'all have to realize like the South has the most electoral votes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that means
That's another
Oh, they
reason why
got
y'all
right
running
along
all
with
that
one.
bullshit.
We done
Democrats
already.
took it in Kentucky.
I was
Y'all
about to
better
say.
get y'all black
Fucking
asses
popular
out and
vote.
vote,
This is
goddammit.
Right?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Y'all can say what
But,
you want to. And to that woman on YouTube, baby, you better get your black ass out and vote.
Oh, yeah.
Now say some shit about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ass motherfucker.
See, somebody called
Talking
us
about
out.
no shit when I'm trying to tell people to get out their ass out and vote.
Yeah, somebody called
What's
us
wrong
out
with
on
you?
Trump.
Uncle Tom, bitch ass
Period,
motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get this out.
And so
We wanna be
somebody
heard.
called
Yeah,
us out on YouTube
Now you sound like
You-
that. Now you sound like Young Jeezy.
because we were
Yeah,
talking
oh.
about Kanye West's concert. We were giving our own theory,
Just
our own
good.
speculation.
Hold on.
And she was saying that we have a slave mindset and we need to be born again from that type of racism and mindset. Or even thinking this way, saying that, Kanye West was here and connected to Trump, connected to Responding, and Responding would possibly come out, even though none of that didn't happen at the brunch, okay?
Mhm.
Well, not brunch concert. But but that was just our own theory because we were really trying to figure out like why Kanye was coming to Baton Rouge. Yet we get it, it's the capital, but I don't think Baton Rouge was just the place. I mean, New Orleans is
New
like
Orleans is
the
normally
market
place.
where something of that manner happens. So that's why we all were, taken aback, like, why Baton Rouge,
Oh, and,
So she was just saying we were dumb for our theory. Even though, from what I've heard great things about that, it was a
True.
great service.
Because, see, I didn't get to
I heard
reply to her.
Mm-hmm.
But, real quick, you looking at a bunch of black individuals that do a lot for our community.
Yeah, but that's what she also asked. She
And-
was like, what have y'all done in your community?
We
And
are.
I responded to that when I was like, we've done so much.
I can send you a whole video on shit we've done.
Bruh,
And
we're
more.
still doing
And
it.
it ain't
Yeah, your
stopping.
black ass.
So what you need to do is come out of your trained mentality and come on down here and talk to us personally, and let's see what you got.
Put 'em in your mouth.
Like, I mean, I believe in the art of conversation. So if you got something to say, come on down. You know,
Time ass nigga.
I don't mind talking to
your
you.
damn shit that you thought somebody else was gonna say somebody else wrote. Bitch, take that shit off your goddamn page.
Oh, I don't think it's real.
What?
Ugly hoe ass.
Oh,
bitch.
I don't. No.
I'm sorry. She hit me with
That's
that.
a nerve for real.
Yeah, that nah, bro.
For
like
real,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell people to get out and vote.
I think that photo
And he
Photoshop.
talking
That's
about
the
that.
photo.
Because
Yeah,
this
that's
the
Photoshop.
original.
They are ugly though.
They still ugly.
Yeah, they ugly. Yeah, that's the original photo.
But it don't. But see, here's my thing. It don't even matter to me.
All I'm saying, his
I'ma
children and
tell you
all.
like
all
this.
of it.
Oh, Lord, them churns so ugly. Oh, Ivanka survived barely.
Children.
Barely.
Churn.
It's Photoshop.
That last one, something wrong with
Uh-huh.
You can see it on the cheek.
it. Yeah, that one
cheek. You can
Photoshop.
see it on the
But
daddy cheek.
Well, yeah,
But-
you can sit around in soup.
But
At the
speaking
top.
of the whole Kanye
You see
thing,
how the outline is.
Mhm.
speaking of the whole Kanye thing, from what I heard, from what I've definitely seen, it was a beautiful concert. The choir definitely did its thing, and people definitely enjoy the choir. You know, I read somewhere a pastor from Lafayette saying that like 1,000 people gave their lives to God after this.
Truthfully,
yeah,
after
they did
this.
an invitation.
Even though I feel a way about Kanye West doing gospel, because I don't think he's genuinely doing it from the heart. I think Kanye is just doing this for a check. That's just my honest opinion. It don't matter what his intentions are, because the message will still be proven through whatever effect needs to be affected in the right way, even though he might have right.
Well, I'm a firm believer that God uses anybody.
Right, this true too. That's what I'm saying.
You know, because the Bible even says that He'll use you, even if his intent is wrong or right.
Right.
God still used him.
Right.
And the message was, people got saved.
Right.
So whether he was intent for self.
Right.
People still got saved, and some people
for the right
coming
reason
to know the Lord. Mm-hmm. So I think that, you know, that's God gonna use. He said he'll use a rock to cry out his name. Mm-hmm. So if you can use a rock that ain't no living thing, then he can use Kanye West, whether he for himself or not.
Right.
So I mean, I think, you know, that's
right. So it's like I see the blessing in there.
Right.
Now there was a lot of backlash about it because it was waffles. Right. It was really supposed to be a free concert, but there was a local promoter who said he put $500,000 into this, so he made it into a whole brunch aspect and was selling VIP tickets for this for like $55+, and they included like the brunch menu or whatever, brunch bar, and.
They don't pick me 2 pieces of
first things first, is give me an Eggo waffle.
And them old
that wasn't even
that microwavable waffle.
Fed them like Trump fed the football.
Worse than
At least they had McDonald's.
I feel like it was. I feel like it was misleading.
Like piece of food.
Nobody even. I don't even think they mentioned it being free until after the fact. Tickets had been sold out, and then it's like, oh, those are the brunch tickets.
Yeah,
come see Kanye, and I'm like.
Yeah,
that's
but see, I was about to say, but that's the way they advertised it.
Sometimes they'll do that where the concert is free, but you'll have to pay to eat the food.
That's fine. That's not how it was advertised.
It wasn't advertised like that.
Right.
It was advertised. Want to see Kanye West? Get your tickets, $55 and up. And then after the tickets sold out on Eventbrite, here it comes that, oh no, this is free. We the church, because the church got none of that money. Because on the last podcast we were saying, well, the church getting this money, where the money going? The church got none of that money. It was just a promoter. All the church did was donate their land for the purpose of what we just said, for people seeing God who He is, the Christ is, exactly.
Beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Then again, you know, I'm thinking like this. We all know Kanye West went through a serious crisis.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of times when a person goes through a crisis, I'm 38 years old. I don't know if y'all ever been there yet. Sometimes a crisis occur. And when a crisis occur, it brings you closer to God.
Yes.
Because when you go through a crisis, you begging for the Lord to pull you out.
Right. Oh, definitely.
So me, you know, I'm glad my face is not shown on here. I'm not ashamed, but still, I can understand why he's going gospel. Because let me tell you, a crisis gonna bring you to your knees, and you're gonna be begging for the Lord,
falling on your face,
and it's gonna make you change.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It will make you change.
Snoop said it best.
Yeah.
Everybody that he knew in gospel, when he told me it was coming out of gospel album, a lot of them turned it back on him.
Yeah.
What?
They didn't want to be. They didn't want to be a part of it. They didn't want to be a part of it. But the only person he knew that he needed approval was from his mama. His mama told him, she said, I already knew you was
But let me tell you, Kanye West is already famous. He don't have nothing left to prove to none of us.
Yeah.
Why would he's not like he's broke?
He might be broke.
Yeah, he might be.
He might be.
Kim ain't.
I don't think he's broke.
Kim ain't.
He's
Well,
very
Kim ain't.
I was about to say,
I don't
it's
think
called
Kanye is on her way out the door,
but that's
I ain't gonna lie.
Kanye got a clothing line. Did y'all know that?
Okay.
Yes. That ain't nobody buying
Buying
because
shit
They buying it.
They buying
Man, them clothes look like that breakfast.
but them clothes cheap.
They like that breakfast.
like
I ain't allowed to do one pair of Yeezy boot
The
shoes.
shoes, that's it.
Oh, I like
Well,
that.
I know
Oh,
a lot
he
of
said
people
he
wear
gonna change
clothes,
them.
and a
He
lot of
changing
them
them for
sweaters and stuff
350s.
cost $1,200 and
It's gonna be
$1,500.
It's gonna be Yeezy 360.
And people is buying that because the new fad is with the holes in the clothes.
Yeah, that was in the interview. He said that.
He making money. Don't get it twisted. Google his
I'm gonna
net
say
worth.
this, and I mean, I hate to say it like this. From what I see, Kanye is a wave starter and writer until it's served its purpose, and then he goes to the next. And
Situation.
it's a lot of artists that have done the same thing. Let's take, like JB said, Snoop. Snoop has been through so many different genres of music. And as that wave crashed, he started another one. You know what I mean? And that's how he's staying
And I mean,
relevant.
I think your craft can kind of reflect what you're going through or where you
Right.
are in life.
It does.
But I'm not even sure if Kanye is.
He doesn't know where he's going and what he's
Yeah.
doing, so he starts something. Once he feels like that's over, he starts
I
something
call
else.
that Kardashian curse.
But also, so Kim Kardashian, speaking of that, she's opened up on The Real, and she talked about, because you know the video where he was coming at her about dressing sexy, and she called him out and was like, "Will you build me up to raise on this?" And she talked about compromise
my husband,
here
so I
on
obviously
here.
want to honor him and what he's feeling, and he's been going through this life change, and it's mostly about the kids. You know, the kids are getting older. He's very cautious about what we have in the house, and we got rid of, you know, TVs in the kids' rooms and removed makeup from North's room, and he's been very had this, you know, epiphany of being this. Not that he wasn't an amazing dad, but being a little bit more strict as a dad and being very forceful on the imagery that's in our household and what they see. And I actually agree with it, but I'm always going to be me. And so we had that discussion.
Hey, what she do?
Let me tell you.
That's what
Wouldn't be
I'll tell
me.
you what, her
I
plastic
don't
surgeon
agree
is
with, and I
amazing.
support him and vice versa.
Yeah, whoever it
This,
is.
it was
Her
like
dermatologist,
a
too.
conversation of just
Amazing.
what is too much, and I am a
think I
mother of
wanna
four.
think
I
you
am
need
going to be 40 next year. Like,
Yeah.
when is it time?
So yeah, so now at this point she's talking about her dressing too sexy. Like she be 40, she's a mom.
Yeah.
Change.
But you can see
She's
she
starting
changed.
to
Look
look-
on the interview. Look what she's wearing.
You
know she don't dress like
a year
that.
ago, he probably wouldn't be doing
That's
today.
dressing
And I
down
love
for
that
her.
beautiful journey as well, and I think that's such a great example for our kids. But you know, there's also that fine line of, you know, staying firm and doing what you feel comfortable with, and I take a little bit of him and I respect what he's saying, and I totally compromise.
All
I
right,
be roasting people. Y'all be looking at them. Boy, y'all be going.
Dude, I need her
Take these
dermatologist.
juices from under my eyes. Let me take a little bit off my jaw.
Roasting
Her
myself.
plastic surgeon is amazing. That girl looks amazing.
Well,
so
and I'm
here
not
she,
gay, but I'm just saying.
so here she is. You know, just saying how there has been change and compromising. So she does support her journey, his journey, despite, you know, what blogs were trying to paint that whole picture. So she supports him in this, and she's talking about making compromise. And I think that speaks volumes to me, because it's hard to do that in a relationship, marriage, anything.
Compromise.
You want it to work, you gotta compromise.
Especially if you don't want to compromise. You saw how adamant she was about how she was dressing in that
very
other
true.
video.
But
So
she
it's
won the
like,
other
ooh.
foot. When women ask guys to compromise, they expect it, one way or another.
Yeah.
So let's put that shoe on the other foot, and now it's an issue. It's like hard pill to swallow now. How?
I mean, I'm not gonna make my man. He
No, I'm just saying when
I say it now. No, I don't want. I
No.
don't want a man like
That's
that.
not
If-
how the conversation's supposed to
that's
go.
Right.
that's not how the
Supposed to be
conversation
talking.
is.
I want to be like,
Because
yeah,
it's not communication. They
No.
don't gotta.
But if I
You
say
come at me with that energy, I'm meeting you with it.
I fucked up. If I'm going too far, you don't let me go too far on you. Don't see out.
What about her? What she just said?
That's my privacy.
But again, it has to be like the person that you're supposed to be meant to be with.
That's why.
So, in order to compromise, you have to have the same mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
and the
what?
same understandings and likeness to go forward. Because if you don't have the same, how they say, the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree?
Mm-hmm.
That goes in marriage too.
Yeah.
I done been married, y'all, and divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I learned in my marriage through my divorce, we didn't know how to compromise. It was yelling.
Right.
We didn't know how to communicate. Communication.
Ooh,
People
child.
think sex is important, yes, but communication.
That's the key.
Is the key because first of all, if you take sex out of the equation, what else do you have left?
That's what I'm saying. Is sex
Nothing.
really important in marriage?
It is, but it's not. But let me tell you something. I got a lot of family that's old, grew old together, and they still married 40, 30 years. They don't even have sex no more. They say, you know what it's about when you get old? The companionship and how you treat each other. I meet old white people that's been married 40 plus. They tell me it's about the
That's
communication.
real. That's how you gotta fuck
They
your
don't
companion.
even be together sexually no more. It's about
real.
companionship.
That's
Because in the end, you begin friends. In the
Right.
beginning, you begin
We
friends.
started off as close
Then in the
friends.
end, when you old, you have to still be
That
friends.
should be your best friend.
That's your best friend.
Oh, I'm
In
waiting.
the end,
I'm waiting on this one.
yeah.
Now, as somebody who's been married and divorced as well, had great communication.
You
No,
did.
you cannot.
You,
I'm not done.
did audition.
You can't, because it's not going to last.
Go ahead, Mom. Go
I'm
ahead.
I'm a pull father mode. Anyway, look, we had great communication. The problem came into where our expectations became different. She expected this, I expected this. You see what I'm
Can
saying?
two walk
Now,
together unless they agree.
now, with that being said, I understood what she wanted and I compromised. I would compromise for her on her end. And I didn't get the same thing.
Reciprocity.
Now,
I was waiting on it.
thank
That's
you.
that's his love
That's
language,
his,
y'all.
that's his love language. He made his own.
He made his.
Yeah, that's fine.
How can, and it goes back to how can two walk together unless they agree? And that really goes with any aspect of life.
Period.
Friendship, everything, every relationship you have.
That's true too.
You can't. I've been saying this all week long. This is my new metaphor. I am an eagle. Eagles don't fly with chickens, and they don't fly with ducks. Sometimes you gotta leave friends behind because guess what? As an eagle, I soar high, and some people can't go where I'm going.
Hey,
I'm an eagle.
I'm an eagle,
and I can see far.
and I'm soaring. You know what I'm saying? I mean that.
I see all your
that make
bullshit
a lot
you
of
come up on me
sense.
with.
Mm.
What bird you know fly higher than the eagle
That's
and
the
further
king of the sky.
and
Yeah.
longer and endure more?
Unless it's a pterodactyl, but we got no more of those.
But that's my
I was actually gonna
that's
say
my
the
new
vulture,
outlook
but-
on life.
Oh, well.
Vulture, they can't breathe up there.
Yeah, they can. Here's the thing, though. Again,
Well, they probably can't
But
eat
you
all
gotta
that
watch
shit.
for the vultures though.
Yeah,
They
I'm
ain't
saying.
good.
Exactly.
They ain't good
That's
at all.
your
They
snakes
just
in
waiting
the
on your,
sky.
they waiting on your ass to fall
Look,
off so they
that's your
take you out.
snakes in
See?
the sky, the
I get
vultures.
2
They gonna
words every
try to
time.
get the eagle.
You
know what I'm saying?
but what I'm trying to say is, you have to realize who you're with, regardless. And it's like she's saying, you know, you do have to agree. But if you really got to realize and think about how much you been to someone else before you decide to even take that walk.
Amen.
And I didn't realize how much I gave until I gave too much.
And you done already gave your last name.
Exactly. I bet half my shit and I lost.
What?
Oh, I'm just waiting on him to finish.
Oh, I thought you
See,
said,
that's
I
what
thought
I'm
you
talking
was,
about.
I thought you was agreeing like
No, but I feel like
No,
you
the one
also
hand.
you have to leave room, and you have to leave room and space in your heart
And
and
to
understand
grow.
everything for growth because
Yes.
you change.
Exactly.
You
And
know, and you not gonna always change at the same time. Just
Nope.
like he may be
Exactly.
on this journey that she's not on yet, and then you know, for her career, she may feel like, well, I can't take my career to this point
Right.
yet where I'm covering up and I'm not
Right.
doing this type of shoot,
Exactly.
this sexy thing or whatever.
That's why she
You have to
said,
have
not to
your
cut you
foundation.
off, that's why she said we had to come to a compromise.
Mhm.
And that's what
and
it
still be
comes to.
herself at the same time. She was saying.
Exactly. Because if she
Bitch, I
don't,
still
let me
do.
say this,
Ooh.
as a married woman and a divorced woman,
What she think?
when you start changing because the man wants you to change and you not ready to change, guess what happens to you?
You get lost in yourself.
You get
yeah.
lost. You lose yourself. I didn't did that.
Mm-hmm.
I lost myself in my marriage because when I got out that relationship, I didn't know who the hell I was no more. You lose yourself. And that go for a man or a woman.
That's true too.
You lose who oneself is.
relationship, that's
And you
toxic
don't
in general.
remember, and then you gotta
Toxic
go
relationship.
reinvent yourself all over again.
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's on the name of the podcast.
oh.
But yeah, toxicity. That's it right there.
So I'm glad
I mean, I'm a
he
very
did
toxic
tell
person. I'm
her.
like a Komodo dragon.
I'm
I'm
glad
bite you
he
once and
did.
wait.
Sorry.
What you was saying, Jamie?
You're a toxic person in Komodo dragon. All your ass, the one who
I just messing with
you. You're
JB.
a toxic liver because you
Damn
filter up
right.
with all these toxins that
First
they put
things
into your
first. I can have all the toxins in my liver I want.
life. Yeah, you handling them well.
Very well.
Obviously.
I can still stand up. I'm focused. We good.
Mm-hmm.
Next issue.
I'm kind of glad that he did compromise with her. though.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that shows how much, you know, he really wants to grow with her and he want to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kanye
And
loves
it's
her.
not
Yeah,
just
Kanye
about him.
He loves her.
Because
How
if
about
he didn't love her, he wouldn't care. She would have to cover up no matter what.
Yes.
What he said would go. But that's when they would end up getting a divorce.
Killing or anything. That's another topic.
Wait, what happened?
She has a heart.
It was surgically removed.
I mean, I'm just saying.
She
I
does
just
it because
don't-
of the
if
image
his-
that
his
you see
mental
so much in.
capacity, like I don't.
Right.
I don't know where his feelings.
We
and
don't see
actual-
him well.
I was about to
we don't
say,
see
to be
behind
honest,
closed
I
doors.
don't feel like they are a regular couple. I feel like a lot of what they do is based on media.
I think that's Kim's, but I think Kanye through the years since he's lost his mom,
Yeah.
he's stepped back from. He went more into himself instead of being out in the public eye.
Yeah.
So even though he had the big old thing with Taylor Swift and with Trump and all these things, like he's more at home or at the studio. Like he won't even go on
He's really introverted. Now.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like he just withdrew into himself. And even though Kim is an extrovert and she's living behind a camera all the time.
What if she introverted for real and just doing this for camera? You
Camera.
can be that way.
I think she is because
I'm that way.
Kim is
especially that's what.
What's wrong with
That's
you?
why I hang with y'all only.
I'm extroverted.
People
Facts.
don't understand it. We
Say,
need to
bro.
talk about that one day.
We really do.
It's this
Because
fact.
like this
I'm
group
that
is who I hang
same way though,
around with.
y'all.
Yeah.
Like
People don't
honestly,
understand
Kim,
that.
you know
like,
me.
I know.
Like y'all, I'm one deep in my hood, in my town. One deep. The only person they gonna see me with is either my child or my mama. I'm family orientated. I don't hang with nobody unless it's day ones or y'all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Seriously.
And then y'all barely see me because I work so much.
I'm always with y'all.
Hey, what is Christmas
In a
karaoke?
good way.
Christmas karaoke.
December 13th last year.
Oh,
That was last
Hit
time
'em.
she came around.
oh,
So Friday the 13th?
Oh, we need you back.
This time.
We need you back.
And people can be like that. Like I feel like you just have to understand. Like just because you may
Just
see
thought about
me
that.
into this or that or hanging with y'all all the time or whatever, like I don't feel like this is a
You not my safe haven.
this is a
yet.
natural energy for me.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
You not my safe haven yet.
I don't have this. I don't have the space. I'm not in the mood or in the mind frame right now to even open the door to you. Like, let me be in my bubble.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me live.
And
Right.
wait,
That's
you need
right.
to wait your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit being
Let the opportunity
intrusive.
present.
Don't force yourself into
big
me.
facts.
Yeah.
That's how I
Oh, you
rate.
were Kim and James them.
That's how I rate.
Who are Kim and James? I be with
You
them and
right.
it's like nothing. Like
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
With you.
But yeah, just don't force yourself into my bubble.
respect the bubble.
Right. I don't care if I'm
At
with
least she's acknowledging her bubble now.
Okay, not a bubble because I'm sick. A bubble because I don't want to be bothered
She's
with.
Eli.
Oh, no, she ain't. Not what you told me how they look.
I don't want to watch it now.
It ain't that
It
bad.
wasn't even that
It wasn't
bad.
that bad.
Why I got to be Eli?
It wasn't. I wasn't expecting it though. I was like, oh
You
man,
need
it
a
messed
bubble.
me up.
Now, how
It's a
James
good
described
movie.
Yeah, you don't want to be Eli. You don't want to be nobody in that movie. That
Is
movie.
that the book of Eli or
No.
the
I
Some
don't want a
new
bubble.
movie. Some new movie about
I
this.
want a bubble
kid.
like I can walk and roll. You know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know they have those, right?
Mm-hmm.
She need one. She need one.
Hampshire bubble.
I know.
That's
It's
what I
called
want.
a human bubble. They got
That's really
that.
what I want.
It's a
Yeah.
real
I
large
need
bubble ball you climb into and you can roll around like a hamster.
And yeah.
That's really what I want.
And
What I
then we
really,
can bump
really
your
want.
road.
I need one with like some blackout shade.
Can we bump
I
it
can
around
get
the
wine
patio?
up in there, but when I get the rolling, I'm gonna spill my wine.
Yeah, you will.
So you got the city one spot, drink again, start rolling around.
That's how, I don't see the
Look,
reason why you
and
be
get you
running.
a box,
drunk
get you a
rolling down the
box
street.
of
You gonna do
wine.
that right now
Look,
with the
get you a
cup.
box of wine, the one that you can screw open and it comes out. You ain't gotta be spilling it, you know.
But then it's gonna beat up inside that
The other boy give me
Oh
about-
well, it's gonna be
God.
up. It's
Wow.
gonna be in the
Bruh,
bag.
that'll be so fun.
It's gonna be in the bag though. It ain't gonna buzz.
Lord.
Nigga just rolling down the street. Kid.
Put me at the top of the hill. Put me at the top of the hill. Roll down. Bro,
Oh,
that's,
and
that's
it
how
has
fun
these
this shit.
things you can hold on to stand up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
like
Yeah,
a
but
Mortal
you
Kombat.
can't just roll like that. You're gonna
They're
hurt
like
your head.
handles.
Remember Mortal
I
Kombat
got
when I went to
hold on to the
Outworld,
handle.
the part of the movie?
You
Yeah.
know
And then
how I
them
found out
balls
about
in the
that.
What they say?
That's kind of what that is.
My son, they have this
That'd be funny
bus full of
shit.
games,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can come to your house,
Mm-hmm.
and you can invite up to 15 people in the bus and play video games,
Yeah,
all kinds of
I've
different
seen
video
them
games,
downtown.
and they got the hamster bubble, and then they got the laser tag.
Mm.
That's how I found out about the human hamster bubble.
Yeah.
They really got it, and they
Yeah, I know.
you hold on to these handles,
We had one in
and you
Virginia.
roll all over the place.
They got it in Virginia.
Yeah.
You roll
I
down
don't want that
Battlefield.
damn
We should've had
thing.
that.
It's
Yeah,
about
we're in
like
college.
this big.
We need that at Coastal Fest next year.
Yep.
Facts.
Can we kick people around in it? The water. Ah.
Well, I
They
think
put
it's
water in
plastic.
No.
I think it's like hard plastic.
Next
It's soft because it's mendable, but it's a weird feeling being inside
Yeah.
one. Mm-hmm.
I never
Either
got
way.
to do it, but I saw one.
I did. Gotta love
Uh-oh.
college.
Yes. I was in the military when mine happened. I was drunk.
I don't know where I want to go. That's all.
Anyway, segue.
I got 3 different topics.
Take-
Let's talk about
pick
Kevin McCall real quick.
Let's go to Jamaica.
Hey, bro.
Hey, we're trying to go to Bali
Let's Bali.
in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
How long is that flight?
I don't
A
know.
long
17 hours.
17-hour flight.
Yeah.
Well,
can take
Jamaica
that.
is 2.5 hours.
Well, I've never been to either one,
I've
and I
been
really
to
want. I
Jamaica.
just want to
I
go.
wanna
I
do
want
both
to
of them.
start. I want to start building up my passport.
Facts.
I got a nice hotel we could go stay at. I've been there to
You know what I'm saying?
Jamaica.
My-
It's off the chain, and they party their ass off over there. And you can get all inclusive, and all your drinks is included.
That's
and
what
your
we need.
food.
We need an all inclusive.
And they let you get wasted. Long as you can walk to the room, they don't stop giving you drinks. And then they got an open bar in the bedroom, and it's free. All inclusive.
Yep.
Wow. When
Yeah,
is this?
it was awesome.
What we
And
doing?
the hotel
What
was
we doing
on
first?
the beach.
Black. Wait a
We
minute.
need
On the
Vitra.
beach.
Pull a Vitra in.
I text her about Bali. She
Go
said she's back.
Jamaica. And they
Look,
party.
Vitra.
I'm about that.
The whole hotel, all they do is party.
I'm about Bali. Look, I mean, I'm about
They
to.
party.
JB.
What's the greenery? What's the greenery around the hotel?
Bison is introduced.
Oh, and you could go to Bob Marley house, and they say you
Don't
that
care.
good.
Don't
And
care.
you're allowed to smoke.
Oh wow! I was asking
And you
about other
can smoke,
greenery.
and you can smoke at the hotel.
I'm
Like
not a smoker.
landscaping?
That,
Yeah, landscape. Talking about the landscape.
I legit
Yeah,
say
I'm just trying to get a fire profile.
Landscaping. What's your landscaping?
I'm about to say
I'm about to say.
Landscaping. Yeah, I gotta go cut some trees down.
I can't go
Y'all
down.
like
Miranda and shit.
I
Gotta
can't
go
go
out
down.
there and trim some trees off some cable lines.
Right.
You know, yeah. Got a couple cable lines out there. need some
Wait,
trees.
so how much is this hotel? What's the
Well, when I went, we can go as a group, and it's cheaper. So when I went, it was like $2,500 for 7 days. But I had a room to myself. If I'd have had people, it'd have been cheaper.
All inclusive still.
All
all
inclusive.
That's a
inclusive.
flight in.
And they had 7 restaurants.
There was a flight, food.
No, that was just
Stay
the
in
the
hotel.
hotel.
This is.
All
I got a
inclusive.
website.
They had 7 restaurants you can eat from. It's all included. You can go to the
I
bar,
still wanna
get
go to
any
Bali.
drink you want.
I'm trying to do both.
You can go to the
I
bar,
can't go to
get any
Jamaica.
drink you want.
If they gonna be smoking, I'ma die.
All inclusive.
Oh, wait a minute. Anybody said
Nigga,
nothing
we'll
about
cook you
smoking?
some shit.
No, they ain't.
We'll
Yeah,
get you a
Around
bubble. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
get
I'm
the
saying.
bubble.
About that?
Just get the
I
bubble.
ain't
They
getting no
got
damn
so
bubble.
much stuff out there, y'all, to do.
Going to get somebody out.
We'll buy you some cookies or something.
Off
Say,
chain.
bro.
Alright?
This nigga ain't shit. This nigga in the corner ain't shit.
Poker baby smash.
There you go.
He like, don't ruin this for me.
Right.
Say Right, bro. Wasn't nobody even talking about y'all. I said me. Personally. Everybody jumping on the personal train.
I'm serious. I want to do both.
Y'all can do
If we can do Jamaica at a nice cost.
Yeah, because we can get
And
it if
save
we
for
go as
Bali.
a group. If we go as a
Let me
group.
tell y'all
7
something.
days.
Let me tell y'all something.
And look, and if we get the tickets to the flights early, I found a ticket, no lie, round trip.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I found was $215
$215.
for a round trip ticket. I'm not lying. Then I slept on that one. But then the next one I found was $326.
From where you flew out of?
I flew out of New Orleans.
You can only fly
Dang.
with price like
Yeah,
that.
because not only that, that's international.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you gotta fly out of New Orleans.
$215.
That was the first one, but I
Yeah.
slept on that ticket and I paid
Y'all, can we start looking at
$326. The next
So
one
this
I
is what
got
we gonna
that
do?
one.
Okay, let me tell y'all
How soon are
something.
we trying
But
to
you
do
gotta
this?
do it like 9 months or 5 months in advance.
Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm letting y'all know this. We plan this trip,
Y'all best
and
get
it
y'all
don't happen.
together.
I'm never planning nothing again with y'all in life, and I mean that.
Look, I
Don't
just
blame me
sent
if
you
I
the
don't
link,
have
'cause
my
that's what I've
portions
been
written.
looking. Somebody
But I thought we was
Nobody
going
showing
ahead to go ahead and
Thank
actually
you, ma'am.
do that pool.
Give me. Oh, you gotta do.
Was
I'm gonna
that
tell you
what
like
I'm
this.
talking about?
Wait,
On a travel pool?
wait,
Oh, your
hold
phone
on.
over here. I was like, dang, I travel.
I was about to say, hold on.
Oh yes, that was yes.
But you
I
know
said-
what would be cool?
The same thing I said was, you give me the number.
Oh, Romeo.
I was saying that we
Like-
started a travel,
Yeah.
a travel cash app. And
Yeah.
we all cash app our funds into that cash app.
Okay.
Get that cash app a card so we can book the room with that card
Bet.
through that cash app.
Bet. Let's do it.
Let's get
I
it.
think that is very simple.
Let's get it. I told
think
you I was
we
ready
should
last time. All you
commit
had to do
to
is tell me a
certain amount
number.
of money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a piece a month,
You got to vote on how long you
and
plan
how
on
long.
being,
But
what
we have
month.
to make
Pretty
sure
much making
how
your
much the
installments.
rooms
Trying
are,
to book 2 weeks.
how much.
I tried.
going.
Let me
I gotta
say,
come
I
back to
tried to
life.
do this with this group of people.
Why you bring up old shit?
I mean,
Kim, I told you all you had to do is give me some
we
We
numbers.
ain't trying to cash app card shit. Let's go.
All you had to do is give me some numbers. I'm with
Man,
it.
y'all,
You know what I'm saying?
look, I went to the Bahamas this summer. Me and my kids.
Oh yeah, I saw that
I
on your
would never go
Facebook.
again.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
damn.
The hurricane told the Bahamas to fuck up.
well,
The
yeah.
Bahamas is not the Bahamas no more.
Wow.
They will never see me again. Not only that, they services in them hotels and people just working. They don't care. The food. I watched a woman with a big ass bowl of eggs, and it was hot as shit in the area they were serving food. They don't, and God forgive me if anybody from the Bahamas.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but they don't have rules like we do with the food.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we have health codes,
Yeah.
but Jamaica do. They make sure their food is hot when it's hot and it's cold when it's cold. But that the Bahamas, maybe had birds and shit flying on pizza, and they was just like,
Oh,
"Oh, there's
damn.
nothing wrong with
I
that."
wish 2 kids say
I couldn't do it. I
You can be a fried chicken. You can be fried chicken too.
But see, Jamaica.
All right.
So much fun in Jamaica.
So I'm gonna coordinate with Kristen. and
What I
we'll
told you.
get
Give
some
me numbers.
I
First, you
send.
talking about Montana. She ain't going no damn Jamaica.
You want to go to
I
Montana?
go anyway.
You want to go to Montana? Let's go. What's up?
Well, see, I'm still with. I'm trying to expand y'all horizons, and y'all asses don't want to go to
Man,
Montana.
I've been to
Go
Montana,
around
but I
there,
want
what's
to
up
go
the
again.
mountain?
See,
Montana.
he want to go back.
We can knock that out. Go to
I ain't
that
go get
thing.
on.
We can drive to Montana.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
we
do the
can
fast.
rent a big van, rent a big van from Enterprise, and go.
We got the Enterprise Plus, so.
Give me some
A
numbers.
big van from Enterprise and roll out.
Give me some numbers.
Jamaica.
Everybody,
license
we
first.
put the money together, crunch the numbers, and go.
Frederick.
And then in Montana, you can rent a house.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
We can rent a house.
I
Jamaica.
showed them the
Montana and
Airbnb.
Jamaica.
Where my
I want
Airbnb?
Hold
to
on. Why are you over here?
I want to do an Airbnb
Yeah.
in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna
She
be all
wanna do
inclusive.
It don't matter.
She
That's
want
right.
to do Airbnb in Montana. Up there with the bears and the bison.
Well, look
and the
here.
buffalo.
Look
how nice this house
like I did one in Mexico. Those resorts, all inclusive. Just I can go down at 3:00 in the morning to the bar and ask them to make me a drink.
In
Look, see, that's how
Montana.
she get you right
Yeah.
there. Right there, that's how she get you right there.
I
So
can
as
go
soon
ask
as you say,
for
ooh,
go to there,
you're
cook a
going.
hamburger.
You're going.
Oh,
See, that's how she gets
Special
you.
about Montana.
Not a damn thing.
All of the man's place I picked, and all of them got excited. I'm sitting there
All
like,
I said was,
went to
ooh,
Rome.
you
Hey,
going,
hold
you
on.
going.
This is what's exciting about Montana.
excited.
It's a place you
colorful.
ain't been.
it's a place you haven't been.
I get that.
It's an
So,
experience.
so let's go. Turn up.
I'm going to Jamaica.
You not
Okay, we can go to Montana and
Okay.
Jamaica and
Your
Bali.
ass Jamaica.
I want to do all.
Hey, look.
In 2 years, I'm make sure I got all this off my list.
It's real.
Because I really want to make like a travel bucket list.
We'll do
I
Jamaica.
know.
Look, the passport costs
We can't cultivate
$150.
Oh, I know.
So,
See, you know
And it
what
takes
And
6
then-
weeks for it to come in.
I got
What?
mine already. You ain't got to worry.
6 weeks.
Me
Free
and my kids got
passport.
all.
Can't be a
Look at the
felon.
Nothing to worry about.
I think I got
Can't be a
felony
felon.
charge. I'm
I ain't got
bullshit.
no feelings.
God,
Can't be a felon.
Might have some
Anybody got a
listeners.
felony?
Ain't no
You
felon.
cannot get no passport.
I be at.
Might have
That's
some
them come out that time.
Right.
You got in the building and
See,
shit.
I don't got
see, I'm
nothing.
telling you, man.
See,
Everybody got to hop
see, she
in.
done reeled another one in. God
See,
damn it.
like-
Stop showing that Montana bullshit.
Man, look
No,
how
no,
nice
look
it
like-
was.
We going to get
Red
drunk and
dirt.
show them what the South do in
We
Montana.
going to Jamaica.
You going to Jamaica,
And
goddamn.
They going there too.
Crystal blue water.
Before I go anywhere
Hello,
with
Red
y'all,
Dirt.
before I go anywhere
God
with
damn it.
y'all, though,
Some pine trees and shit.
how do you make your Kool-Aid? One at a
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Diabetes
yeah,
is
yeah.
on
We got-
Kool-Aid,
we got
sugar,
this
water.
discussion
No
already.
measure.
Diabetes,
Kool-Aid.
water, no measure. That's right.
Kool-Aid, sugar,
Water.
water.
Diabetes,
Hold on, wait a minute.
Kool-Aid, no measure.
Kool-Aid, 5-pound bag sugar. Start adding water until it tastes right.
Damn right.
But you gotta
And
do
I'm
it. Yes,
pouring
yes.
sugar
But it's
on.
like, yeah.
You gotta make it
it
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
gotta-
saying. You start adding water till it you got that
And,
taste
and,
right.
no, and a little bit of water. But
She say before I go
Add a
anywhere
little bit
with
of water,
y'all.
and then you add all the sugar in it.
yeah, then stir
I
it up
put
right there.
pineapple juice in my Kool-Aid. I don't know about y'all.
Oh, it do be good that way.
Spray
And
pineapple.
then if you want to make
That
some
fruit
fries,
punch.
some fire frozen cups, you boil that shit on the stove with a little bit of Kool-Aid
'Cause the hotter
and
the
the
sugar,
pineapple
the
juice
sweeter
with
it
the
is.
sugar. And
I
then
think
you
I'm
add all
So I'm
the
gonna boil
water in that
so it's time to boil the Kool-Aid before we put it in the
Hey.
refrigerator. Diabetes is gonna be an all-time
Diabetes.
high.
Everybody gonna have the sugar.
The sugar.
My mother has diabetes now.
Huh,
She got
sugar.
sugar. She got the
You're
sugar.
not teaching me how to make sugar. We taught you how to do that.
But let them tell them the slaves enjoyed being slaves. They wanted to be slaves.
Yeah.
Said that.
We just talking.
Oh, I said, who the hell said that shit?
Wait, hold on. They were like, we like
Well,
people.
Slavery was a choice.
People at that place.
Shut up,
that-
Kanye.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
It's
to
that
Jamaica.
Kanye bullshit.
That Kanye.
That man had to get him some communion after he said that.
He better.
But
hope
the reason why I brought the whole
somebody broke
Kool-Aid
bread
thing up because as y'all may have saw the post on my Facebook, they were saying water, Kool-Aid, then sugar.
You gotta make that good.
White folk.
That shit,
they
they
measure it out.
It's gonna take too
Yeah,
long.
like the rule.
Yeah, you
You gotta
gotta
have
it's gonna-
fruit.
see, because I still
Yeah.
end up adding more sugar. I need to make a concentrate first.
I mean, I've done that before, but whenever I do that, I end up having to play with my packs because
Yeah.
it be off. Like I
Yeah.
have to add some more flavor to it or something.
Yup,
Yeah.
it might be two. It might be 2 or 3 packs.
But you
Right.
know what I do? I like mixing the Hawaiian Kool-Aid with the lemonade or the pink
I done
lemonade.
tried all kind of many goddamn
That's
combinations.
bomb. Or the grape
It
with
be
the
all kind
lemon.
of colors.
Damn, that's
Like
what's
the blue pack
Kool-Aid.
with the
Yeah.
Hawaiian that you just
Hey.
talking about that make it like an
That's what we need to keep up here.
We need to keep Kool-Aid up here.
Keep
We
Kool-Aid.
can't. We can't keep Kool-Aid up
Y'all,
here.
we should do a
And whoever
video of a
drink the last
Kool-Aid
of it
making
out.
contest. And we should all make Kool-Aid and see who make the best Kool-Aid.
Whoever drink the
Y'all
last out of the
frozen
cup, out of the
cups,
kitchen,
man.
But
that's
my
good.
nah, fam.
Whoever don't
My
get diabetes
cup-
is lost.
Let's have a frozen cup contest.
I don't
Right.
get it.
if you don't hit that cover, be like,
If your frozen cup don't have that glaze on top of it, and then when you flip it over, it still be soft.
Still some at the bottom, you ain't doing right. You ain't doing
If
right.
your frozen cup like that, you got a bomb ass frozen cup.
You ain't doing right.
What we
This
doing?
is so ghetto. This is ghetto.
that Kool-Aid so mean, right?
Before we go for actual discussions,
Black history.
This
This
is
in their
golden.
life.
This is Black history.
Look, you gonna be saying like with that Kool-Aid, like they say A1 sauce to get you right here.
That left tongue right
Right
there.
here.
Wait, if you sip that Kool-Aid, Neil,
Like right here.
That's it.
Woo!
That's it. That's
That
it.
tang on you
That's
is
it.
good.
that's the one right there, baby.
You know,
If it
I
don't
know
give
you
if it don't give you that little tear.
So is red y'all favorite? Is red y'all
Diabetes
favorite
will kick
Kool-Aid?
in right
no,
there.
I like that blue raspberry and that lemonade mixed together.
Oh
man. With all the sugar.
Yes.
Oh,
And Walmart will be
it's
seeing
on
you
my
soon.
mind. I'm hoping I got some at home right now.
I'm happy. I'm going.
I got some Kool-Aid packs in the drawer. I'm gonna make me some Kool-Aid with it.
I need some Kool-Aid.
Damn, I
Oh
got
yeah,
no
they,
sugar.
and the woman who was talking about
my
her
kids ate all the
Kool-Aid,
sugar
buy that
with
premix
popcorn.
Kool-Aid. That
Like
is a
the
sin.
sweet and salty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of old ass people at the market.
We are.
First off, sir, I am old ass man, and you know what? I don't care.
What? I heard of people doing that.
Oh,
you
it's
do
so
the McDonald's
good.
ice cream.
Yes.
And the McDonald's
French
fries.
fries.
Oh, yeah, like that
McDonald's
too.
French
yes,
fries.
it's
I
so
tried
good.
that. I didn't like it.
It's good. That's
Yeah.
straight salt and the
Yes, that contrast, the hot and the cold and the
Wow.
salty and the sweet.
I
tried
call
See that? You see, I been catching all that. Y'all been catching all that.
I
See?
promise you, a pregnant
I've been
black
ignoring
woman
a lot.
came up with that shit.
Had to be.
She does this shit all the time.
What pickles? What they be putting pickles on pickles and ice cream?
No, not only that, pickles and 9-laters.
Ew.
You know what?
That shit good.
Pickles and Kool-Aid.
Pickles and Kool-Aid, yeah. You
Yeah.
soak it in Kool-Aid juice.
No, or you take and put a hole in the pickle,
Not
and
Kool-Aid
you fill it
juice.
up with Kool-Aid, and then you freeze it.
The diabetic.
That's how we used to do it.
Yeah, you put it, you soak
That
it.
shit good too.
Like you empty out all
I
the
don't
pickle
use my
juice.
pickle with
You
Kool-Aid.
pour it in
Put
the
the
thing
Kool-Aid
and
back
put
in
your
the pickle
Kool-Aid
jar
and pour it in the
That's what I'm
pickle
saying.
juice.
Make it
Yeah.
diabetic.
That be it.
So
Now I did see this video. It
So
was
the
like
rule,
they
huh?
made a pickle sandwich. I kind of want to try that.
Hey,
they use
cool.
the pickle as the
As
bread.
bread, that's
but
dope.
I
And
kind of
what?
want to try that.
Pickle has a
Where is
bread
it? Is
and
that in?
It was a sandwich and the sandwich meat
Was it Ohio or
meat
Virginia?
and pickles. That's
No,
it.
yeah.
and
no.
cheese.
Oh,
It's
it's
a whole-
basically a
It's
sandwich.
a whole
Damn,
sandwich.
They saw some Kato shit.
I got
That's Kato.
But it's, I mean, it looked good as shit.
And
Look,
and
it's
oh, the
vegetables.
keto. Yeah, I'm thinking about what you talking about. Okay.
I don't know.
Keto cake.
Keto cake.
I don't care. It still looks good. Wait,
Meat, cheese.
you had to show it to him.
pickles.
yeah.
You just
All right,
had
so
to
we're
show
gonna
it
talk
to him.
about Kevin McCall, y'all.
Tried to.
Hey,
His dumb ass.
That's how we got to Jamaica.
So Kevin, right? So Kevin McCall supposed to be going to custody court because he hadn't seen his daughter in quite some time, and he's trying to get custody of her.
Marley, your daddy finna get you, baby. Like,
You ain't be.
Is the mother fit? That's the first question.
He ain't fit.
All right.
He
And
proved
she
it.
showed.
He
Put it on us.
Yeah,
How? What it is?
he argued with the book bailiff.
mind your business. I'm not FaceTime. I'm recording on my phone. You ain't got nothing. What you put in your phone, sir? I'm talking to you. My name is Kevin McCall. What's your name?
Oh, he's cocky.
I'm not recording. I'm recording on my phone. I'm not on FaceTime.
this building, period.
Okay, so what do you mean? I can't record on my phone.
He must be coming on a flight because you can't
Take off your
record
bag if
when
I'm
you
not
get off of a
invested.
plane.
He
In
in
the
court.
courthouse.
Oh, you can't record in the courthouse
I'm
either.
not gonna let you throw me
That's
off.
illegal.
What I'm saying to you as a black man,
Don't come here with that
as a
race.
black man,
Don't pull all that race stuff on me.
what you mean race stuff?
Don't
You're not a black
race
man?
stuff on me.
I
You're
watched
not a
him
black
do
man? That's what I thought. Take your badge off.
that. He thought he made
Somebody
that.
say don't give him a reason.
Your ass up.
Right,
Crip.
because he going there.
Dick.
He was going there.
He
He
did.
just said crib.
Yeah.
Dummy creep.
Supposed to be about custody for his daughter, and now you on live doing this, breaking the rules in the court. Do you get into it with the bailiff?
Like the judge ain't gonna hit it.
Exactly, and he got arrested,
But
and didn't have the money to get out of jail.
wow, but you come and save your
you know
daughter.
what? It's something I have never understood. Like, why folk do the most and don't have the money to get their dumb
That's
ass out of
right.
it? Like, you gonna do all this
No.
dumb shit knowing you going to jail.
Hey, like I told Kim yesterday, he did all that shit, but in the end, she gonna pay for what she did though.
Right, keep it,
Like you can't
keeping
just take
her
that
away
girl.
from her
They-
father.
You keep it
Understood.
away, and then you change her
Change her
last
last
name.
name. It's her husband, her current husband.
Understood.
Nah,
that is a
man.
whole separate issue.
But can I make
You can't be
And
this
they could
ignorant.
But
But
that
they
could be
can
what made
aggravate
him.
him, though.
That could be the reason
Yeah.
why he
You
felt the way he feeling.
can't.
Thank
You
you.
can, even if that makes you that upset, you cannot go in a building
You gotta have
and
a
somebody
level
is
head.
telling you you can't do something, bro. Don't do it in here.
a superior is telling you,
And
by
you
the way.
still fuck you, nigga, on crib. Like, that don't make no sense, dude. Just do what you gotta do to get yours.
Right. Back.
Like I can understand your
Don't-
frustration, but you gotta handle the situation.
And as an adult,
Bro,
Like,
Black
I've
people
been
got
frustrated.
That bad.
I've been hella frustrated
Oh, they got that so bad.
in court. Like, I mean, I almost lost my first child because I was overseas, and they was like, "Well, you ain't been here for 6 months, bitch, because I've been overseas." You know, I can't just come back and forth, and I understand that frustration.
I went in a court, and some of them judges and deputies, they all talk to you any kind of way, so they would frustrate you too. Even though that man
You know
didn't
what?
talk to him any kind of way, But
True.
sometimes I have witnessed it, and I just be like, we ain't third world country in here just because we committed a crime to get a ticket or a car ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to
But
take
Don't talk to me like that.
Can I say
I ain't in
this as
jail
a mother?
yet.
Right.
I'm
I
going
ain't
through
going.
some things with my daughter's father. My daughter's 9. My daughter's father is African and Jamaican and Latino. He's mixed.
Wow.
But-
Combination.
But let me say this: when I say mean, and meaner, his understanding, because he's from another country, is totally different than my mindset as American. And no, it's not about race, because we both black. 'Cause
Right.
he is black,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's your cultural upbringing.
is a culture dysfunction.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that because the simple fact is, whenever we try to communicate about the child, it's always an argument on his side. And I be trying to compromise, but he's hot-headed. And how old boy act, mine's act like that times 5.
Oh, wow.
I'm a bitch in front of my daughter. I'm a fat bitch in front of my daughter.
Oh, we ain't working that
And
out.
he talks to my daughter any kind of way. And if he feel like cussing her, he do it too. So maybe that man with that behavior he got
Mm-hmm.
is acting out like that with that mama. And she got married and she got tired.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm getting tired. I don't know what to do else. I try to talk to him. I try to compromise. He don't want to listen to nothing.
See you in court, B.
Yeah, really.
And I don't have him on
Yes.
child support. And the reason why, he does take care of his responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have him on legal
Mhm.
child support. Because if he gets behind, he is going to be deported.
Yeah,
And where will my daughter have her father?
that's true too.
Now,
So I gotta eat shit and die. Dealing with him
Yeah, it
every
shouldn't be-
day.
It shouldn't be that way.
but with
You
that
know,
being
and I'm a
said,
single mother. What if I get a husband or old man? What man gonna stand up with that shit?
but with that being said,
You know what I mean? What man gonna take that?
this, like, the confrontation. I mean, black
We
men
just talked
go
about
through
that, Chico.
enough.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, you
He
fine.
said pack the polls challenge November 2nd through the 9th
Bet.
and 16th. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
I know he ain't come up in here late just to drop his little
Hey,
line
bro.
in mouth.
Hey, bruh, do your thing.
Chico, rewind it back later on. Let's see what I said, bro.
You told
But,
them black asses out and vote.
But like, you got to realize your boundaries. I don't care. The courts don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
To them, you are a number. Personally,
A docket.
you are a docket number. That's a wrap.
That's why we need to vote.
What we need to do is, for one,
Go
as
for it.
black
Stop
people, when
spinning
you
them
get
around.
into a situation like this, you know what? Okay, sir, I didn't know. Go don't cut it off because you on live. He just said you can't be recording.
Your
I'm on the
footage
phone
just
recording
up.
myself.
This is your own footage that's now
On
on.
his
And you
line.
making yourself
Yeah.
look bad, and
You
the
make-
courts can
you-
use that against him.
You make you look stupid. So, like, what's the point? And you gonna sit here and holler, oh, you know, he all kind of bitches and this, that, the other, whatever else. Bro, this does not help your case at all. This further makes it harder for you.
Yeah, because the baby mama's already coming out by abuse allegations and his character already, she's made that heavily known.
And
So you just really proved the point.
He did.
so you gonna give, that's like saying, hey, take this gun and shoot me with it.
He remind me of my baby daddy.
It's not that okay.
I just hate that.
He reminds me.
I
I
don't
know
think-
Child's gonna
from
have to
that
suffer.
right there. I can only imagine what he tell that girl. He's too cocky. Look how he talking in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give no fucks.
I don't understand.
You
that.
don't want your daughter back. You just want to make that woman
I'm-
life
I'm-
miserable.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I told her, you looking at somebody that was exiled. That child not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be hard on the knowing like, alright, well damn. Alright, so my stepdad, my real dad. No, baby, that ain't your real daddy.
Right.
Well, who's my real dad?
Mm-hmm.
This is your real dad. Well, why I never knew about that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you like
That's
this.
that's
she-
gonna be that
she
one.
probably
That's
knows.
gonna be that one.
Oh,
She
she
pro-
young.
I'm about to say, being young,
But I think she does
she
know him.
knows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
she
she
can
knows
know,
him.
and but seeing stuff like this, it's gonna further. It's gonna concrete everything mom says.
I mean, he's disowned that child before.
And that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. This is gonna concrete everything mom says. This is your divide right here. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about?
We want people to let the child see for themselves.
And that's why I feel like that's just a situation where you got to work it out however you can until the child can get older and decide.
But let me say this too: by them having the child in her life, if he is disruptive like this towards the mother, and did abandon the child, it can mess the child up even worse.
It will. I mean, psychologically.
Because I'm going through that right now. It's like my daughter's father's a good provider, but it's like he's not a bad father, but his mentality is off.
Basically, he's a monetary provider and not a emotional provider.
Right. And I'm having almost to decide, should I keep him away from her? Because every time we talk to him or she talks to him, I have to monitor the call. Because she always ends up in tears. Today, she literally, after the phone call today, she said, Mommy, I don't want to go back to my daddy's house no more. And it's not that he's putting his hand, nothing like that. The way he's talking. Yeah. He has no understanding. And she's 9. She's starting to open and understand more. Right. And it's abusive.
Yeah.
And he tears her down. Then I got to spend the next hour to 30 minutes drying her tears and talking to her. Because they also call her fat.
Oh, wow.
So I got to make a decision sooner or later.
Right.
Before it further damages.
You're right, because it's going to stick with her for a long time.
And my daughter's a beautiful chocolate baby.
She is.
And she don't deserve that, which I'm the parent that have understanding, but he has none. You cannot talk to him, girl.
Wow. No, that's how you continue domestic dispute, by building young men to treat their girlfriends like this, and young ladies taught to accept this treatment. It's a learned behavior.
Very true.
And that's what I said. I tell him that. I don't want my daughter growing up thinking that a man is supposed to treat her this way because her father did.
Yeah.
My friends and I, we had this conversation all the time about the dynamics of a household, whatever. Like, you can have a father in the home, and your household is no better than a single parent.
Thank you.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
And that's what a lot of people don't realize is that
it can be hurtful with
a
that
healthy
person's
home is a
hair.
healthy home. It don't matter what the makeup of it is.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Like, I have a friend of mine. Like, there's a girl I used to date in Lake Charles, and her kids still call me like I am their father. And they will call me before they'll call their mom or anybody. Hey, Mr. James, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, okay, babe, cool. This is what you need to do for this situation. And I give them that advice that they need. And even upon, when I first met them, they had been so mentally abused, just with the fussing and cussing, until they were really, really nervous to, talk to me. But then, just after hanging out with them for a while and talking to them and getting to learn them, they became, they opened up, and they are the best kids on planet Earth. You know what I mean? And all it takes is that little piece of conversation. And even though we're not together anymore, like I tell them all the time, anything you need, you can call me for. Because, I'm going to be that person to try to help you get where you need to be.
But you know what? Blood don't always make you a father or a mother.
We also, and it's like I was saying before, the village is gone.
It is.
You know what I mean? The people who out here who actually try to help these kids are being overtaken by these people who are out here hurting these kids.
Right.
I got love for nothing but, I love kids to death. I hate them too, but at the same time, I love them and hate them at the same time. But with that being said, if you have a problem, I've always been told, if you have a problem, you need somebody to talk to. You need an adult, to try to help you with this situation. You should be able to talk to an adult. No matter if it's mom, dad, stepdad, whoever. I understand, there are a lot of kids out here that are abused by step parents who aren't treated the same because of step parent. They're a stepchild or whatever. But it's time we got over this ignorance and raise these kids to be the young kings and queens that they supposed to be.
Amen, brother.
But you
That's how many
always
people about who this woke
and
era
stop.
about being
Oh,
woke,
yeah,
but
and
still,
stop.
and preaching one thing but doing another.
Living something
Right.
else.
That's the thing. You
And
woke.
teaching them
So
how to
woke,
twerk
so woke,
and how to
so
get
woke.
money from a man. Go teach your daughter how to go to school and empower her mind. And teach her to keep her goddamn legs closed. That's what you need to do.
And him too.
And him too.
I was just about to say, like, we need
Him
to
too.
I ain't got
Both of them.
off
Yeah,
my
keep
legs.
it close.
Don't be one-sided with your kids.
Don't unzip.
Because, you
I mean,
know,
he
they
was-
go off that
I
old
still
school
work my
shit.
legs straight.
That old school shit saying. That old school shit saying, oh, as a boy, he
Stop
can
it,
do
child.
more.
Yeah.
Because you a girl, you can't do
Yeah,
it.
then let
Right.
that go.
Let that go.
Yes, I mean-
Times has changed.
I look at it like this, and it's 2019. Going into 2020, people, we have got to, in order to become a better people, we got to start looking into what we're doing wrong.
Like not voting, so go fucking vote.
Go vote.
Your
Stop.
ass out and vote, goddammit.
Stop, like,
Early vote this week. This governor election ain't no
Get it.
joke. The sheriff election
no.
ain't no joke. And then my girl Gwen Collins, what her name is?
Collins Green up.
Collins Green.
Yes, she's
Gwen
running.
Collard Greens.
No.
What?
I almost said that's why I stopped. You supposed to correct. That's why I stopped. So you can correct me.
She ain't shit today.
But vote for her for state
Sweetie.
secretary.
She's a sweetie.
She is very sweet. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed our conversation.
I mean,
about her.
I love the woman to death.
It is. And it's one thing that, and I've always heard this growing up, is that girls will always look for their dad in a relationship.
Yes.
So it's either you had this amazing example of a dad and
Right.
you expect this from men that you are going into relationships with, or you
had
didn't
the
have
worst
that.
aspect
I
of
think
a
that's
father.
kinda
And you're like, well, I have seen this, I've experienced this, and I never want to go back to
You
it.
know
My
what they
daddy-
call it?
My daddy annoying as hell,
My daddy
They
said,
but
call
my
it
daddy
daddy
always
issues.
got my back.
my
Daddy issues. That's what they call
Yeah.
My
it.
daddy
I
said
mean-
that standard so high.
It's
That's why I clock the nigga shit from the front when
Facts.
because dudes be looking for a girl with
That's weak.
daddy issues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
like
know what?
can't
You know
But you know
what
what?
some men say?
But like my
All
daddy,
daddy
I'm gonna
issues
tell you what
are-
my daddy has done. Like my daddy has always been there whenever we needed, whatever needs to be got, he there. I've definitely watched how he has treated my mom, spoiled her literally. Like, you need this, I'm buying 3 of these.
They
Which
so
one you
cute.
want? You know what I'm saying?
That is amazing.
So
That's
it-
love.
so it just makes me I'm looking for something like that. Like,
Right.
you know, they
I mean,
do that for
Right.
him.
You're
I was
looking
gonna
for
say,
your
like-
daddy, your
Like,
future partner.
This right here, you gotta have that quality.
And I mean,
Be right
that's something I think that we have to, as men, instill in our young men.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a quality, like, a lot of problem from what I'm seeing now is this disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The
I
disrespect is
witnessed,
it's unreal.
yeah, I witnessed
Ooh,
today,
shy.
like, this dude, like, 17
I
years old
see.
and lost his shit on his mama.
I've seen kids in the street fight, like dudes fight girls.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Like, just last week.
these
That
girls
was
are
a no
strong.
in our generation.
It was a no.
Hey, girl,
In my
And it
girls
was
are
generation,
my
that was
strong,
my siblings and my cousins like
for Amazons out here.
But
they
I saw older
wish.
people out there looking
Yeah.
like,
My parents wish, my grandmother wished that she would have seen me getting hit on by somebody and my cousins not say nothing.
Yep.
Like that wasn't allowed, especially if it was a guy.
Back in the day, I'm like, I'm gonna go get my cousin.
I'm about to go get my cousin.
I ain't finna swing.
you want to talk
cousin
jazz?
put
You
them
want to
hands
talk
on your
jazz?
leg.
Facts.
My cousin coming, fam.
And that
we
was
do
it
have the
because
same
it was
energy.
me and my 2 boy cousins, Eric and Drake. They didn't touch girls. They came and got me, and it was the same with guys. I didn't mess.
And
I talk my
I'm
shit.
looking
But okay,
That's
but I got
that-
these
that's
2
the on
coming
site right there though. Cuz came to get you. It's on site. You come in,
on site with no
If
question.
she
I'm
come
going to
in,
get AN.
the squad come out of that joker.
we got you.
Everybody
Hey,
coming.
hey, bro, he coming with the hatchets.
I'm sorry, I just got a
I'm
group
finna say-
message with a
So
location.
here we go. What's up? What's up?
I'm coming with the
like-
bass. I
like
came
Tomahawk,
through purge.
But you know what some guys used to say with the daddy issues thing? They used to say the crazier the chick, the better the sex.
lies.
Y'all crazy.
Because she crazy. I don't know who.
Wow,
I don't know where you got that
crazy.
information from, but I'm here to tell you. Wait, I am here to tell you as
Get
a
you a
man.
born girl and
That is
what y'all
false.
do, y'all get on root pills. Y'all
Bucking
be all right.
in. Stop bucking in.
Hey, look. I was about to say, I'm trying to find me a Velma. Velma, where you at, baby?
Not a Velma.
I'm trying to find me a
I
Velma.
need Daphne, goddammit.
Cause he gonna get Daphne on the root pills. She gonna not have it. She'll be like, ooh,
We're gonna get the bucking in. It's gonna
Wait, hold on. I can see him now.
That bit broke some.
Gotcha.
Y'all ignorant.
I gotta find this friend. Y'all eat me retarded, yeah.
Whoa, oh my God.
Bring that thing. Bring your crazy ass here. Bring your crazy ass
I've
here.
heard a lot of guys say that. I'm serious.
Well,
They really say
I'm gonna
that.
tell you
I
this.
honestly
They
don't
don't
think
want
that
with daddy
has anything
issues. That's
to
what they
do
would say.
with like sex. I think some people are attracted to that toxicity.
Yes.
Like,
Ooh,
They are.
dysfunction.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Yes.
dysfunction.
Yes, they
Well,
are.
again, Velma.
Yes.
I know you out there, my bookworm.
I'm telling you, they like really. Some people are
She
addicted
fine,
to
smart, got high
dysfunction,
socks.
and then either the chick or the dude tries to fix that dysfunctional person, and they just come in a relationship looking for arguments and saying, "Oh, well, if we not arguing every day, he don't love me."
Baby,
and all this. Baby, you can
Butt
keep
me in
that.
my eye.
You can keep
I
that.
had
love
to do
me.
that. A guy
You
was like,
Wait.
you be fucked up over there by
Wait,
yourself.
hold on, wait.
I was
So-
like,
Let me go get your bag of ice.
I don't even know which way to look.
right.
Okay.
But he beat the hell out of her. Did he take care of her and fuck her good? That's
on
what they
Baby
be
Boy.
looking for.
Ooh, that's rough.
I shocked
Ooh,
y'all,
the
but I'm
dysfunction,
serious. Some
Lord.
girls like that shit.
Y'all crazy.
I've actually had a girl that was a client that told me if her old man didn't beat her, he didn't love her.
See, yeah.
Well, first off, I would just want to say I'm not gonna put hands on you,
She
but I got
liked
some
him
relatives
to
that
beat
will.
her ass and
I'm
fuck
gonna be
the
like,
shit out of her.
I'm gonna make one call. Hey,
Pleasure
can't
and
go.
pain.
She hit me.
I ain't the type of pain that can
That's
do
how-
that.
I don't,
No, I don't want
I don't want
it.
that.
I
I
don't
don't
want
even want to argue.
See, and
Ooh,
You
I
gonna
can't
argue
say
by
it.
yourself. I
I
can
was,
say what I gotta say, but you
I
gonna
ain't
argue
gonna
by
argue.
yourself.
I was
I'm about
talking
to
to
say,
this
I
guy,
ain't
and he was like, "Why you never argue with me? Why you never go through my phone? Why you not, you know?" He didn't think I loved him because I didn't do these things. He thought that.
That's what he was used to.
Yeah, he thought that I was talking to somebody
She
else.
be like,
But in all the reality, he was still talking to somebody else.
oh, he thought about
But
it.
yeah, that was
But anyway,
He was looking to get caught.
Man.
it's just like
a lot of times that person who be accusing you be reflecting
They
on
already-
what they be
the
doing.
one with
But
the
don't
gun
tell
is
me-
the one that's guilty.
But don't
Right.
tell me I don't love you
That's not
because I'm
true.
not doing these
I
things
got
because
the
now
I
I'm
ain't
secure in myself.
It is a
I'm
group
talking
of-
about
The
the
love
one that's
language.
accusing.
I'm
Is guilty. That's what I mean.
I'm about to say, because I got it.
not going through phones. I'm not accusing. I'm not
I'm not
even-
going
I'm not going to
nothing.
look for you.
I'm not even going. I'm not even going to be mad that you out with your dudes.
Look, I'm going to
Go
call
on
you.
with your
I'm going to call
homeboy.
you. But after you don't answer so many times, fuck you.
Oh,
I'm going to
you only
bed.
get one call and one text.
Facts.
One call does all.
Hey,
You
Boys,
good?
boys.
I don't play them
good?
games. Like I was just telling
I
him,
ain't got time
like
for that shit.
I
Send
did,
me
the first
pictures.
time you try to make me feel
Right,
jealous or threaten to leave your house,
you
go.
be on your
Hold
mom.
on.
Yo, yeah, you
Wait.
can
That-
threaten to leave me if you want to. All right.
Velma,
Baby,
Velma.
please no.
I know you out there, Velma.
Bye.
Come on, Velma.
Go, you all right?
Bye.
See,
Bye.
they
I'll
are,
block you in a minute.
they were
Block.
the extras, Velma.
Facebook,
Velma,
IG, whatever. Block.
Velma, I'm still.
No,
out,
wait. Y'all, let me tell y'all this story. So,
How many gums you got?
I went on this
Give me a
date.
piece
I
of
don't want
that.
no gums either.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna go.
Oh my
That's
God.
hard.
This is so ghetto. This is the ghetto.
Wait, hold on. First off, the way she approached him about the gun,
To get on me.
she was like,
That's why I'm naming this podcast.
I want the gun. Give me the gun.
That's how I can't share
You
no
gonna
more.
split.
You coulda gave me a third.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't want to get her that. Shit.
Jesus. You know what?
No, but
Just
y'all,
like him
I
on
was
my-
dating this. I was dating this guy. I went on a date with him. He was real nice. Seemed like a perfect date. He took me to the most expensive restaurant. He ordered a bottle of wine. We had an awesome time, awesome date. We had been talking for like 8 months. So he came from out of town. He convinced me to go back to the room with him, but I ain't do nothing. But when he took off his shirt, he had bumps all over his body. I don't know if the Lord wanted me to see that, But I think that was syphilis. And after he put his shirt on and shit, I made my way out the room and went to my house.
He had
I blocked that motherfucker.
He had shingles.
On everything. No, this was sores. Where he looked like he had grown man chicken pox.
He probably had the shingles.
What you should have done was got him some oranges.
Shingles.
He should have got him
Was
some
he
oranges
itching?
because it looked like he had
said
scurvy.
and then he pulled his skin up and started flicking one of them.
Ugh.
And said,
Stop. No.
I've been thinking this since I was a kid. I would say to my mind, deuces.
Stop.
Straight the fuck up.
Well, he had black spots on them.
It wasn't black. They was like a pimple, but they was all over him. All over him. I just thank the Lord I saw him.
Scabies?
That ain't no fucking scabies, bro. That was syphilis.
No.
Skin tags.
No.
Shit, it's contagious if you touch my body.
It's a bump.
Chicken pox?
It's bumps, though. I know what you're talking about because I went Google. I spent the whole night Googling shit
Skittles.
all night long.
Herpes.
Researching the shit.
The herpedirt?
It's started a K or something.
I mean,
Cankers.
man, this dude was covered. His body
Canker
was covered.
I'm done.
I think
I'm
that's
just,
what
I'm
it
gonna just
is.
sit up here and lay down.
I was, look, I blocked him on everything. And look,
This man.
he was coming at me
Jesus
from
need to lay a
every
miracle.
fucking
got
avenue.
Was it balls?
Oh, the ball.
He's a
I
leper.
don't, it was, I
had
don't
skin
think
acne.
it was
He was a
balls.
real live leper.
He was a leper.
He was a fucking,
You know what? Y'all
man,
go
look,
for
Mm.
I said, I'm good. I don't care what it is.
We
I
all
don't
need to
want
come for him.
That boy had Ebola.
He had Ebola.
He had the
What's
Ebola?
Ebola. Oh, Ebola?
He had the real live African Ebola? Jesus.
So dead.
I'm done.
This
I don't
nigga
need
was
it.
covered.
Yeah, blue off.
Covered.
I spelled body
I
out.
forgot what we
You
was
got
talking
the
about before we
bolo
started talking about this.
We was talking about something not this.
People be
I'm
good
sorry,
days.
y'all.
Yeah, you got me itching, man.
This was brought to you by.
I had to black him. I had to block him. Girl, he was making up Google phone numbers to call me. I had to block him from everything. He kept on calling me. He made me. I blocked him. I didn't talk to him. It's been what, 4 or 5 months. He called me from some new Google number 2 nights ago.
That's too much work.
And it was a video, and I didn't know who was calling, so I answered. When I seen his face, I heard him and turned the phone up like this. He clicked it off, and then he said, "I guess you're gonna block me from this too."
You should have been got a fucking hint. I mean,
Go away.
He might be a
Leave me
science person.
alone.
Oh, what if
Hey.
he was creating a lamb?
Oh,
He may have been.
Lord.
test 2, baby.
Call him Skibby.
And you know the crazy part about it? He was in the Air Force.
Oh,
Active.
you know what?
Test 2.
He had Agent Orange.
I was about to say that, but I don't want to be offensive.
He had gun herpes. Call it what it is.
He had Agent Orange.
He might be experimenting for real.
He didn't have it on his face?
No.
He
It
had
was just
gun
when he took his
herpes
shirt off,
You like go buddy
all over
Umbrella
his chest
Academy.
and
He
his
fell in.
arms.
He fell in
He
the
had
toxic
on
bath.
long sleeves. It was all over his arms, all over his chest, his back,
It was
his
freckles.
stomach. No, girl, this was
It
bumps.
was balls.
It was bumps.
Look, can we get off of this?
Like,
Because I feel
skin?
I was
nauseous.
saying, what?
Some
I
of
feel
them,
nauseous.
most of them
forgot
looked
what
like
the
they
fuck
had
we
went
talking
away.
I didn't see like it was
Top-
like an outbreak.
Next topic, Jesus.
It was an outbreak
The
of
plague
something.
has
It
come
looked
back.
like smack cereal.
No,
Like
Wait,
Sugar
yeah.
Smacks.
no,
Was it raised? It was raised.
no.
Man,
But you
I
can tell
want
it's
some big
healed.
snacks
I do.
You know how
love
to say you
cereal.
get a pimple, right? Say you get a pimple
I
and you
want a
keep
small bowl
picking
with
at
a
it,
whole box of that shit.
and you
I
keep
want a
picking
whole
at it, then it
fucking
make
bag
like
of
a
almond
dark spot.
Uh-huh.
But
Down my
his
whole
was
my
white.
shoulder.
The spots was white. You could tell it was a pimple or a bump.
What?
Like a pus
Did it
bump.
have puss?
Can we get over this
He
topic?
just had an informant. He wasn't
It
playing.
was just
He wasn't
crazy
playing.
because it
He
looked
got him
like
up.
they had
Yeah.
He was a leper.
This is
He wanted to reveal this
It
to
looked
you
like
on
it
that
was
date
real.
and let you decide if you want. He
Yeah.
thought you was gonna understand and want to go further.
Fuck no.
I want somebody like just you know how people go on dates and try to
Velma,
make their
come rescue
best
me, baby.
impression No,
Come
I
hop
need
in
you
the
to tell
midst
me
of
the
the
absolute
quick.
worst about you up front.
People don't do that anymore.
Oh, you
Like
want
the absolute worst about you up front.
Yeah,
Worst
man,
thing about
you
me-
Talk about me in the street. Shit.
I'm doing that now.
Tell me your flaws.
On the first date, I'm roasting you.
Yeah.
I'm Roman
That
That's
you
it
know.
right there. There you go. That's how you do that. There.
You know,
I'm
like
Roman
me
Catholic.
and me,
You know what I call
talking
myself?
about your family.
Oh, I'm so much like Peter.
Peter was a disciple that cussed a lot.
Absolutely.
But I love the Lord. But I will cuss.
Pray for you and lay hands.
Yes, I sure will. But I believe
Hey,
all the good.
You talking about
Cussing Peter, baby.
Boy, your shoes bleeding to the
Oh,
side. You
peppers and pots. Oh, peppers and
God, this
But-
nigga, let me tell you, he did like this, Kim. Oh, I be getting nuts. He was African, by the way.
Oh no, what he got Ebola?
You get.
Look, he pull it up like that. Oh, this, I've been getting that since I was a kid.
He had
Look,
malaria.
this is legit making me itch.
He had malaria.
And I don't know. I took a shower.
Yep.
So Pops passed.
Yep.
Yes.
Pops passed at the age of 77 last week. We didn't get a chance to really talk
Pops
about
looks
him.
so good. So, Eugene them must have had the body.
Cause his funeral was yesterday, wasn't it?
I told you make sure Miller here get me.
Who's Pops?
I'm telling you,
Bang,
man.
bang,
They
bang.
do it, huh?
John
Bang, bang, bang,
Witherspoon.
bang.
Pops died.
You gotta
Yeah.
coordinate.
Oh, man. Cool.
Now you don't
I ain't
got.
gonna
Now see,
never
you see
be
that?
the same.
You see the mushroom shirt, baby.
I love
Now see, you can't stop at the
Damn,
mushroom
next
shirt.
Friday without Pops.
The mushroom belt.
Yeah.
Man,
You wanna know what I was hurt about?
You can't make the Boondocks.
The
Like
Boondocks.
The Boondocks.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Damn.
I love the Boondocks.
And they was coming back.
They coming back.
Yes, it was.
That was
What the
the
hell you gonna do without
black
Granddaddy?
cartoon they
He
ever
gonna die
made.
first episode.
What they gonna do? He gonna be like, they gonna be like
It's
teenagers?
gonna-
You ain't gonna be able to
No,
do it
He
without
granddaddy. He granddaddy, man.
No, I'm
Period.
just saying it's gonna be a tribute first episode, and it ain't gonna be the
They probably
same.
recorded a bunch of episodes. So
I'm
probably
sure.
be-
I'm
Okay.
hopefully they did.
Let's hope they got a whole season and then just dedicate it to.
Ooh, that's all I need.
This man made a whole career being himself.
Man.
Yeah.
Just like him, on and off camera.
Which should tell you something, people. Be
Be
yourself,
Yo,
cause I
For
know.
real.
Woo.
it hurt me though. I was hurt by that.
You too.
that's
Like
all.
only
You know what I mean?
Like-
I killed him off several times before.
I know it is.
So
So I'm seeing this. I'm
I'm
like,
thinking
man,
it's
why
joking.
y'all killing Pops again? I'm like, no.
And then his
It's
people
real.
tweeted
When
from
his
his.
people
That's what I was about to
tweeted,
say. That's
like,
when it got me, cause I was like,
damn, it is
bro, they
real.
didn't kill Pops again. I was like, oh well. We'll see him again tomorrow in his little barbecue shirt. I ain't dead yet. Flipping a burger or some shit. And then I saw the tweet. I was like, well, shit.
He did.
Damn.
I told you he did. Damn. That's crazy.
You know
What's
who
the
would
sound
make a
echo
good pop
through the
star? Now
night?
that I think about it,
Sound
Samuel L.
here
Jackson.
when I'm holding you tight.
Samuel L. Jackson would be good for that
That's my
part.
love, baby. Can't you see? It's my love going bang, bang, bang.
I hate y'all.
Hey,
Samuel
bro.
Jackson already on Boondocks. And the white, he
Yep.
the white guy.
Oh,
What white guy?
He the what's the white guy? the
No,
one
no,
that-
no.
Yes,
Not
he
yet. Well, no, he does do it once or two.
Who?
Oh,
Yeah,
Ed
Jackson.
Wunsler.
Oh, yeah.
He the white dude that break into the house.
He's the other. Yeah.
Yeah. he
Oh.
was Ed the Third.
Ed the third.
Ed the Third.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I was thinking when
Samuel
you said the white dude, first thing I thought of was
because he
Judy.
would have made a good pops though.
Nah.
I ain't about to play
Now,
that.
I know, ain't nobody gonna. I know.
All I hear was motherfuckers.
That's it.
How y'all come here and drink the last of the
The
motherfuckers?
last drop of the orange juice.
He kicking down doors. You disrespectful little motherfuckers. What?
Just don't,
Jesus.
Pops done got
don't
possessed.
need nothing to expose it. Booty butt, booty butt,
Booty butt cheeks.
booty butt, booty butt, shake, 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 shake.
Shit, all that money I spent on them Nikes, you better just do it.
Bruh.
I used to love him. I didn't know nothing about that. My kids showed me that, y'all. That's crazy.
The trial of R. Kelly, man.
Oh,
That is like one of the greatest
that was classic.
animated episodes ever made.
Did y'all see Survivor
She saw
R.
pi-
Kelly?
She saw piss coming, she stayed. You saw piss coming, you stayed. Yeah, well, it don't matter. If I had to miss out on another R. Kelly album just for that, I'll piss on your cat.
What's the statute
Y'all
of
doing this
limitations
so
for
weird.
bedwetting?
Bruh.
I want it.
Bruh.
So what was y'all? Obviously y'all quoting y'all favorites.
I was hurt.
Pop
But
lines.
Pops, man, it's not gonna be another one. Not. Can't be.
Got to coordinate. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang,
It's
bang.
your ass is supposed to be there.
Put
Have
some
some
on my
burrito,
burrito,
baby. You know you look good to me.
I grab a dog. Two colors. All day long. That's my pleasure.
This motherfucker JB, man.
That motherfucker was a chihuahua compared to this werewolf. That's a werewolf.
That was a flip-flop.
Oh,
That's you.
what's wrong with you, Pops? I got big nasty, son. Stick that ass with the dog. Damn, Grandma. No, it was a chihuahua. I said, nah, Mr. Dog, please, don't bite me in my ass. That dog bit me in my ass.
Dog. The dumb way.
But this my boy, yo. Now I heard about that big snake situation. Big hole, big hole. I don't do that. Get your ass out the goddamn house, boy. And tell me, come on, you always with some shit.
Boy, I was bad. Boy, you bad, son.
Oh, yes,
This
Facts, bro.
Word for word. That's exactly how it went down.
And I cackled.
Huh?
And I cackled.
And you cackled.
That's me all day. I swear.
Yes, it
I'm
did,
making
bro.
Man, I used to laugh my ass off.
I
remember the first time I saw it, I was like, I told my son, I said, what
I
the
love you in
hell
the
are you
ways
watching?
faithfully.
My
Y'all, I
child
didn't watch
my son
Friday
grew up on
till
that
like
shit.
my 20s.
Damn, you
Because
missed
of my
out on life.
family.
Oh,
that's right.
okay. Then
Oh, yeah, that's
That was
right.
part of
Now, we
that was
understand.
part of everything.
Okay, that's a black people staple. I have seen that
Yeah,
one.
that
though.
might-
I was at a vacation Bible school. I was like 10 or 11, and they were all the kids was just like
All
I was
of
quoting.
It's my
They was quoting whole Friday. I'm sitting there like this.
What is this?
What y'all talking about?
What is
Hey,
this?
hey,
Left out like
Hey, hey,
hey,
What
chili
you-
Fritos.
what you for?
And they were like, "You ain't never seen Friday." I was like,
I hate you.
I saw Friday last week.
I don't know what the hell they
Yeah.
talking about.
but I've
This
I've
makes me
seen.
hungry, man. Tell me.
I'm making this. I'm making this pickle sandwich.
This make me hungry, man. Shit.
Making a
Potato
Pickle
sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah,
Bro,
okay.
no, on the strip, no, them jokes cool.
Look at this pickle.
I want a pickle shot.
I do.
So
want a
where's that
pickle.
place? Where is it?
I don't.
Oh, I got
Let's
a pickle
find
in
it.
the
I want to go.
refrigerator.
I want to just make my own.
I want to go. I want to
Can I
make.
have the booty of your pickle?
What? You remember when people used to ask for that?
Yeah.
Can I have a booty your pickle?
Can I have that?
That was me. I was that child.
You got none of my shit.
I don't like kids.
We know, stingy. We know.
First things first, it ain't stingy. It's
I
mine.
had to have
I can see them
I
though, but
get
it's
you
been
your
on
own.
eyes.
I get you your
No,
own.
hold
bitch.
on.
I ain't you ain't getting none of
I
mine.
was just about to say, like, I'll be offering people, like, you want one? No, I don't want one.
Man,
you
you
start
want one.
eating yours. Ooh, can I have a piece?
I
Hell
asked
no.
you. I
I
asked
offered you one. Fuck out
Well,
my
then
plate.
I know y'all terrible in a relationship.
Huh?
What?
Y'all
What?
terrible in a relationship.
You are
Why?
correct
Because I don't
now.
want to share my food.
You
Yes.
are. Wait, hold on.
Bullshit, so
That's
my
a
whole
staple. You
relationship
supposed
terrible.
to
Hold on.
I don't want to share my
Wait,
food.
let's
How the
stop.
fuck should it
Wait,
be?
let's stop right there.
Well,
I was a
I'm
very
sorry.
good
Hurt.
person at one time.
I'm gonna tell
Then
y'all
shit
quick that I don't
changed.
share. So if you choose to go proceed, and it's your fault.
I want to know why y'all don't like to share y'all
It's
food.
mine. Shit. I like.
And
Wait,
wanna
I
hold on.
like it all the time. It's
If
mine.
wait, hold on. If I offer to buy you something,
You in a relationship?
you turn this down.
I ain't gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna waste your money. Let me just eat out. Let me just.
Then let me
Waste
have
my
some
it.
money.
night.
Wait, you ain't waste my money because what you don't eat, I'm gonna finish.
Exactly.
Hey, you really do
Can't
eat
beat my
food.
Hungry
I'm eating
So,
it.
shit. We don't
You ain't
ask
gonna
for
eat that.
mine.
Let me have that.
Exactly. Hey,
First
I'll
off,
be right.
I know you gonna eat like 3 fries. No, with the
They
fries
just
no more.
shell. Damn.
so James had some Chick-fil-A, and I say, "Ooh, James, let me get a fry." I say, "Can I dip it in some Chick-fil-A sauce?" I go dip. I grab 2 fries.
and he was upset.
He was so upset.
She
Give me my
asked
goddamn
for
fries
a
again.
fry.
You
Hey,
ain't for
wait a minute, hold on. How many is A? 1.
Uno. Un.
2 little bit
Ooh.
fries. It wasn't even a big one.
It was 2.
The word
These
fry.
waffle fries, they about that big.
The word fry
Watching them
consists
fries.
of.
He was my
You know they don't
G.
need as many in the box no more, so you gotta be careful. They don't fall over in the bag no more.
Yeah, they,
So,
they
no.
count them motherfuckers now.
You got
I
one.
can see them turtle back have that shit in a plastic sandwich bag.
Yeah.
You get 5 waffle fries.
I
in
be
a box.
upset.
Now I got
hurt.
3 left because she took 2 of them. See what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm mad because
Sharing is caring.
she done took my
I
75
don't care that
cents.
much.
She done took my 75
James
cents
is
on my
mean.
fry.
You didn't say I don't care that much.
James mean.
But you know what?
Although when it comes
I'm
to
gonna say
food-
this though. I have got a lot better. I'll say this. I got a lot better. I have let people, you
I must
know,
feel bad because you.
have food
No, because I
on
ain't
my
talking
plate.
this time. But I ate, so she
And
is.
I be mad.
That's a little dumb ass.
Shit.
Well,
I mean,
Jake, I
everybody
can't,
food.
I can't help you that.
Let me get a piece. I'm quick to ask everybody for a piece.
That is true.
You did.
She is
you
that
got
woman.
one of my oranges earlier.
I did. Mom
Got
said you
some.
don't close my book, get
Butterscotch
back.
over there. That butterscotch.
Home for eggs. Ain't nobody give you shit.
That's some Oreo
No.
butterscotch. Is that what it is?
No. Okay, so let's do this week's Ask a Lady question.
Whoa.
Oh Lord.
This is from
Cheat on his
Jackson Ramos.
Jackson.
It says, Dear True Lady, man, I have a question. I'm single, but I keep a few chicks around that I'm interested in. A few have possibilities and qualities to settle down with, but one chick tried to push us to get in a committed relationship.
Nope.
Now, I may be wrong, but I straight up
You
told
are.
her she can't even be my side chick properly, let alone be my only girl. She was upset and hasn't responded to any of my calls or texts. Understandable, but why is it okay for women to have multiple guys for different purposes, but if we as men do it, we're considered fuckboys? I'm sick of the double standards. I keep it honest. I'm wrong. I lie. I'm wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what woman I want to settle down with one day, but now I'm not ready. Please explain it to me. I will be listening for an answer.
He all over the place.
He is.
He got too much going on.
Okay.
But
you know
kudos
what?
to sis for ghosting him.
Fact.
Right.
Stick with it.
What you not gonna do
I
is
would-
be like, oh, no.
But I
I'm a kudos him for saying it. He just said it the wrong way.
yeah, I'm right for him being honest.
Yeah. I'm giving
He
him
didn't have
kudos
to
for that.
tell her that
Yeah.
you
Right.
can't
You
even
can't
be my
even be my
side chick.
side
But
chick.
that was
what do
fucked
you
up.
expect? He hurt her feelings to her
Yeah,
soul.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That was
The D
fucked
was
up.
probably good.
Why
so
you
sister
fooling with
wanted to
somebody
come
who-
You tell me I can't. I don't
Right.
even earn a spot as your side
See what I say?
chick.
He
Your
said,
ass
well,
get
I'm
But
gonna
wait, hold
fuck
on.
your fucking
But
ass,
wait,
nigga. You
but-
gonna get ghost.
But just a little while ago, the women had this same discussion with being able to have multiple friends.
No, hell
For
no.
most
I
of
said-
it.
I
We
said
said that
we don't.
I-
one man is annoying enough.
I don't have
said
an
that.
issue. But I get
needy enough.
My
That's y'all.
perspective.
Oh, wait,
Some
now.
others out there that
Needy
want
enough.
I can't. I'm not gonna be able to finish one yet. But what I'm gonna say is this: the conversation was there, and what was said was the honesty is what y'all were expecting from somebody.
I respect
He
him
was
for that.
legit being honest, and he's still getting ghosted for being honest. Now, even though her feelings was hurt,
She should be honest enough to say that.
you should.
Right.
He didn't have to tell her that. He could have been like, okay,
So this
and
is
lied
my
to her and
thing.
went through it.
This is what I say up front from jump. Be honest with me because I don't want you making decisions for me.
Exactly.
If you got a relationship and you just looking for somebody to whoop the wool on the side, tell me so I can
My
say
place.
yes, I'm down with that. Or I can say hell
No, that ain't for me.
I ain't down for that.
Yes.
Don't
Hey,
decide
girl,
for me.
You,
Yeah.
gonna
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like he did that. She just
That's-
want to go to the
that's
next level.
Right.
That's
That's
it.
what I'm
She wanted to move
And
forward, and he
he-
was like, no.
Yeah.
And he said we had to say, but he said it wrong.
Yeah,
That's
he
all.
did.
I just feel like he was just disrespectful about it. Like
And I
He
feel,
was.
I feel like he's just a disrespectful individual.
right.
He was.
Right.
Now, I guess that's the difference between men and women because, okay, y'all say
Shut your ass.
that women have up to 5 different men or whatever. Which
Not
we
every
said that's
woman
not
is
true.
No, 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 no,
But
no.
we
I said we
discussed it.
We
Yeah,
discussed it.
But the thing is, in most cases, if a woman is seeing multiple men, then each of them should be, well, in my case, should be able to assume their main role. Why are you messing with her if you feel like she's not even a good side chick?
Right.
Because
That's
he
the
want
thing
to
with
bug.
men.
Because-
He just
That's
want
the
he just
thing
wants
with
somebody to
men.
deal
Y'all
with.
don't be having no
He should
issue
say
with
he's good
her.
for being single. He ain't
He
trying to.
was
He ain't
trying
looking
to
for no
figure out his
relationship.
And he
life.
just
trying to
said
figure out what
he
he wanna
was
be.
ready.
Yeah, sometimes.
He not.
And if
tell
you
him he's
honest
not
about
ready.
that, I can't say you being wrong
Right.
in that situation. If you honest about, I'm single, I ain't trying to
Because
settle down with
some
nobody.
women,
I
you
mean,
tell some women that and they think they can change you from their mindset.
yeah, but I
That's
don't,
when
I
they
don't
get hurt.
See, you
Right.
set yourself up for that hurt though,
Right.
because I don't already gave you the real off rip. It's like you're gonna lose either way being a man in the situation. If I'm
Exactly.
gonna tell you, or it's gonna fuck off. I'm gonna go fuck over you, and you're gonna be hurt. So I'd rather tell you on the front end. But I mean, if you just like you expecting me to tell you, I'm expecting you to tell me how you felt. If you didn't like what I said, okay, I don't want to do nothing going forward with you. Now let's move forward. Okay, then we not gonna talk no more because this is what I want. This is what you want.
I'm assuming he was trying to handle this like an adult. For
Yeah,
real,
that what it
for
looked
real.
like. Seemed
And
like.
she wasn't trying to. She wasn't with it. Like
Yeah, and he
immediately.
told her,
She
but
have a grown girl pants
Yeah.
on.
She had a big
But
girl drawers
the
on.
thing
I
is-
don't think she owed him nothing for that. You don't
but-
like it,
I
then
mean-
just
I don't
go on
think-
about your business.
That's true. She didn't owe him anything,
No.
but at the same time, She is the one who
Expectation
pushed.
from him.
She pushed
Yeah, but he
expectations.
disrespected her. What further do we
Fact.
need to talk
It's
about?
not. She didn't push anything because maybe
She
he
did?
didn't.
Well, he said
If he
she-
told
Well,
you,
he
I don't
did
want this
tell
from
her.
the beginning, then
But-
you now pushing
but,
something on
okay,
me.
And then
No.
he went
And then he
forward
like,
and
you know
said,
what?
I
Fuck
don't
this.
want
No.
to.
I
Now
don't
he
want
done just
this.
broke you down.
No, this is how I think about it. I feel as if he basically she went in wanting a relationship, obviously, if she cut him off.
Yeah.
For one. And for two,
Oh, the dick was
by
big.
him saying all of that, no, she wanted him.
Yeah,
That's why
But
she
you
cut him
stuck
off.
every damn time.
And by him saying all that, he cut her down. So if I'm not good enough to be A, B, and C, why the fuck am I here? I would have bounced too. Because now you fucking with my self-worth.
Yeah.
You making me
Okay,
feel worse.
then I'm gonna say this, fam. You got other
No
options.
matter
Keep
of
going.
the situation, he didn't have to tell her you not good enough for
He
this,
didn't.
this,
Right.
and that.
He had to say that.
I mean,
that's the thing. That's the thing I
agree
don't
with
like.
No.
I agree with that.
That's
He
why I
didn't
don't
have
like
to
Had
say
he
it.
said it a better way, was he
Would he
older?
still-
No,
Right.
all he
What's
should have
that?
said is,
Yeah.
I don't want a relationship from you.
Right. You're right.
And
Not
she
now.
didn't
I don't
I'm not
see us
ready.
having a relationship together.
And then what if she
And
goes
she
to the
still would have
man?
been upset.
And
Wait,
that's
I don't
saying-
think she would have ghosted him if he would
No,
have
what
did
if
it
she
in a
would
better,
have? We don't
in a
know that.
better
We don't know
way.
that. What if she would have?
Now, if it was
Maybe
me,
it was the
I
answer she
would've
didn't want to hear
stepped
regardless.
back.
Maybe it was the
I
first
would have stepped back
time.
from
Yeah,
I would've
yeah,
go
she's
for
in-
But
it.
I mean, they know what they stand, so it really don't matter what.
What
I
happened
don't even
after
know
that?
why he mentioned
Why
it.
he worried
Why
about
you care
it?
that she ghosted
Because you didn't even want her as a side chick.
I
So
mean,
I
maybe,
think-
maybe he was more interested in her than he put on.
I was about to say.
well, maybe he
you
going
care.
we
Why
can
you
look at it like
way?
this.
Yeah.
playing games don't get it.
Let's look at it like this.
Be a
And
friend. Let her know you care about her some shape, form, or fashion. But I ain't trying to be in a
She
relationship.
had that
I was
good
about
mouth.
to say maybe she.
And he
would-
like, and he missed it. He's
That's what
like,
I'm saying, babe.
Speak on it,
That
JB.
boy so
He like, you know what? And he
don't come alive back there.
throws up like the dead back there.
That's what it was.
Speak on it, JB.
All right, then. Look, let's talk about it.
No.
Simply, like the way I look at it is like this, and the vibes were different. True, he could have handled the situation in a more eloquent way. But even if he would have, do you think she would have still
She
been
still
there?
would have been hurt.
She would have still been
I don't even
hurt.
understand why we
And
having
she-
this conversation.
She would have been expecting more.
Because she would have expected more, and it wouldn't have happened.
Because
She would've
what is
been
this
hurt,
question?
but-
Like, why is she significant
He
here?
asking
If
why. He asking about the double standard.
And it
He's
truthfully,
asking why is it okay for women to have multiple men and men are chastised for having multiple women
Well,
if
can
they
I-
want to be single and not ready.
I want to speak on that part of women having multiple men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all.
I, for one, am a woman, and I'm being honest, that do not date more than one man at one time. And I don't fuck more than one man at one time. If I'm fucking a man, I'm fucking one man. If I'm dating a man, I'm dating one man. Because that's how all the confusion happens.
It was just an article.
Jamie, quit looking at me.
So, sir, good sir. No disrespect. Not all women fuck more than one man. A real woman don't fuck more than one man. Because my mama always told me from old school, if I get pregnant, I'ma know who my baby daddy is. If I catch something, I'm gonna know who the fuck I got.
on more, even if I'm gonna run.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real. I was taught from young. I'm an 80s baby. I was taught from young not to be fucking more than one man at a time. It's not healthy and it's not good.
I'm gonna go around.
So I still live on that standard. Not every woman do, but I can only speak for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that shit.
I got a little cough.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I could be fucking a nigga, but I'm a conversator. But it's gonna be like you my homeboy, you my brother, you my brother.
Oh no, I ain't do that. I ain't tell you. I'm not gonna put your friends on like that.
No, but we gotta understand it,
Right,
that you like my brother.
Right, what I got going
And I don't see you in a sexual way. Now, I got a lot of friends like that.
Yeah, I got a slew.
But I have never slept with them. See, it's a difference.
Y'all ain't shit.
Man, them pills. What did I say them more earlier?
Satsumas.
Butter.
Excellent butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
The orange pills. I'm talking about give me some butterscotch.
I was looking over there like,
I know you you got an old lady you be messing with.
Yeah.
Why you want brother?
He trying to take it home to birth.
He got a church mother on his
You got your Puma
With the strawberry candy.
He went past school.
Oh, yeah, Puma. She got a Puma. Damn,
You seen that post I was on? I ain't never dated a cougar again. She gonna wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody go pee.
Hey,
She gonna tell you to go pee?
Yeah, she gonna wake you up 3 o'clock in the morning. My baby go pee.
Get up and go pee.
You so they can pissing in the bed on her.
But I see where dude coming from though. Women may not have the communication skills to communicate. I want to be exclusive. That goes to the whole situationship. And exclusivity is what we want. The exclusivity. And
I mean,
he just under the impression
get it from somewhere else, and we don't get it from you.
Right. So he's under the impression.
Exactly.
Right. He already has the mindset that she got multiple dudes because he got multiple women. So it's a bunch of assumptions going on and nothing being said.
Oh, you know the first thing they holler, but we ain't together though.
Yeah, they be quick to say that shit.
But you know what?
So don't worry about it.
A lot of women don't say they want to be exclusive,
right?
Because they scared of the bomb or the dart being thrown.
They are scared to be alone.
Friends.
They are women.
Or I just want to be friends. Or I'm not ready.
Right.
So we don't say we want to be exclusive. We wait. We fuck you until we wait for you to tell us what it is.
I think some women are scared to speak up in relationships because they don't want to lose a person because they don't want to be single.
Right.
So, or they just don't want to lose that person.
You're settling.
Yeah.
So here we are 17 years later. Yeah, me and Charles still together.
Still together.
A soul tie.
Shack it up.
That's what it is.
This is where I am.
Big always been the soul tie.
I just feel like on one end, like around the
You
board,
ain't got no
communication needs to
control
be
over
better
that.
between
No,
men and
I
women.
just got out of some
We
shit
have
like
to
that.
stop. We really have to just sit down and have a conversation, like just men and women in general, because you can see a man break down and you can see a man cry, and women can sit there and look at him, know his emotions, and still cut him down some type of way.
Me. I'm a
And a man can do the same thing. That's why we really need to, if we really love each other or et cetera, then yes, we need to build each other up and push forward. If I tell you that this is not where I am right now, I feel like the respectful thing to do would be like, okay, then this is the conversation we need to have. I'm not speaking with you anymore. And that's going to be that.
Quit weaponizing vulnerability.
Facts.
Right.
If I'm open and vulnerable with you, don't you dare come back and throw that shit back in my face.
I hate that shit.
Antagonize me. Way.
Because I'm going to tell you now.
Slice you down with words.
I'm calling one person.
And then the crazy part, they ask you that shit, then they throw that shit back in your face.
You was head back.
Yeah, that's the freak. You had a facial moment with love. She died trying not to see you. That was fuck. Oh.
First off.
How dare he tell her
that was disrespectful.
That was disrespectful.
Cause that right there.
Back to the country.
But I'm not gonna lie. She did one thing that just broke him down.
Yeah, she did that.
Punch him in the
dick. He broke him all day.
I
know though. She hammered that bitch. She went like.
I couldn't really get the full one because I got people around me. I don't want to.
She was rude and very disrespectful.
Bruh, had him by his mouth, you better not scream either.
Yeah, she hit him by that jaw. Locked jaw.
So all I'm gonna say to the Ramos, what his name was?
Jackson.
Keep being honest.
Ramos.
But you don't have to have a herd of women.
And be a little bit more tactful.
Right. What you're saying, like be honest, but be mindful of how you say it. Because I really didn't see anything wrong besides him just having multiple women and still being with her and multiple women. That's wrong in my eyes. It's not how I feel, but it may not be how you feel.
Wait a minute though. He may just be.
That's what I said.
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but the way he said what he said.
I think she the one because look what he said. She cut me off. Whatever he said, she don't cut.
This is where
she don't talk to him no more. That bothers him.
I really honestly think that he cares for her, but he also said he's not ready to be in a relationship.
But here's the thing:
men be knowing when they're not in a relationship, and they will string women along. I've had several conversations with my guy friends, and they'll be like, I know it's fucked up, but he's like, you want her to wait till you ready.
Right.
Now it's on her if she gonna wait till you ready.
Right.
That's
I'm
something
not ready.
I can't run with.
Your
But
friend been ready.
what I can say is
Your
this.
friend be
Like-
ready.
I hate you.
Lil Fizz been ready.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay, look. I feel like this. I feel like he may have been she may have been the one he wanted to settle with. He was dating other women to see if that's exactly where he wanted to land.
That's
said
what
that.
That's how you
Now-
say it. You say that
Now-
today.
he did say that in there.
You ain't even good enough to be my side bitch. That
But-
ain't the type of shit you
wait.
say to somebody you potentially
Here's the
love.
thing, though.
Facts.
He
He don't know. He don't know.
Why are we here though? Why is
That's
why
the
is it
thing,
on
though.
his heart so heavy
Y'all-
to say, "Oh, she didn't drop me"?
Exactly.
Why women can have multiple men, but I can't have multiple? Why I had to lose her? Why doing me?
Exactly.
I'ma go
Why
on and lay it
I had to
down.
lose my headpiece. That's it. That's
I'ma
all
lay it
I'm
down. I
saying.
ain't
like
gonna-
her
I'm
like
done.
that. She
Go
sucked
get
his
another
dick
one.
good.
Yo, if
And
y'all
that
feel
was
if
it.
y'all
And
feel that
nobody was
confident
sucking
about
dick
yourself,
like her.
go
Of all
replace
the other
her.
three he had, she was the
Nobody
best
else
dick
can pop it
sucker.
off.
So
Go
boom.
replace her.
Ain't nobody popping
But
up.
Let that girl go be
okay,
free.
but in it right now until I find a replacement, I want her to keep sucking me. So
got-
I'm mad.
You really mad?
And that's really how niggas think, though.
Are you done?
That's
Are
really how
y'all
niggas
done?
I'm just giving
think.
y'all the real. I'm
That's
giving you the
really
real.
how a nigga think.
Are y'all done? Because I would like to finish my statement.
You know, man, we are not just sex dolls or just trophies or like men.
But it's some of y'all that are, and that's who he looking for. And she not that, so take your ass on.
She took her ass
You
on.
being real.
She
Not
took her
every
ass
woman is
on.
like that, but they do have women like that.
That girl don't
But
want to
you
do that no
need
more.
to tell me why, because I was honest with you. That's what he feel like. That's what he feel like.
Yeah.
She
I
fell
get
in
it.
love.
Like I
That's
told
why
you, I get it.
goes- and
She did.
was
She,
right.
I get
She
it.
was
For
right
her
for
own
what
peace
she
of mind,
did.
go to him was the thing to do. I get it,
I
and
get
I
it.
understand
She was
why
right
you want to
for doing
question
that
mark. Because I'm like,
shit.
I'm honest, but shit. But the way, like I say, he fucked it off because of the
I
way
get
he
it.
said it. I don't see nothing else
He
wrong with
probably
that whole
still
situation.
could've been
He
getting
needs
some
time to figure out who he is as a person. I
And
don't think
he, but
knows.
I think at the
Thank
bottom
you for
of
finishing
the
my statement.
at the bottom of the letter,
Because I really was trying to finish, but everybody was running.
What
it
he say
off.
at the bottom?
he said, "But now, right now, I'm not ready." He said, "I'm just trying to figure out what woman I want to settle down with one day, but now I'm not ready."
That means he's trying to figure out what kind of life he wants for himself.
Right.
Which
He
means
feels-
he has
he
no
doing
direction.
self-discovery.
Which means he's still being little boy and he needs to find himself.
That's where I was trying to finish, but everybody was
That's
running.
why
They
he-
stroking
why
his
he got
ego,
that
and he's
somebody-
No.
confused with that right now.
Man,
No,
it's
I
And I
honestly-
bet you he
he
likes
been a
me.
grown man.
Oh, I
honest
bet you
about
he
who
likes
he wanna be
me.
and what he
Oh,
wanna be.
throw this damn ball at your ass.
I'm dark skinned. I take offense to that shit.
You better
He ain't got no
Don't hide
beard.
behind me.
He got a baby face.
He drank.
Oh, that little bitch ass nigga, this feelings thing. Shit. Nigga, got your fucking
Guarantee
feelings,
you
boy.
he likes
Leave my
skin.
boy alone.
Got your feelings,
I
boy.
love
He
Drake.
likes skin.
I think he cared for her though.
I think
Like I
he
said,
too.
I think that personally, I believe
That's why I
that
end up in these
she was the one that was like,
Not me. I don't love these
You know
hoes.
how it go.
of all of them, that was his choice. What happened is she tried to push forward and he felt attacked. He felt like, I don't need this right now. And you will say a lot of things out of anger that you don't mean.
Which means that she did right because she don't need to be around me.
Now, thank you.
I was
I was gonna say now. With that being said,
Nothing, no hell no.
When this camera cut, you better say, "All right,
all
all right, y'all, we finna be out." But before we do, how can everybody find you guys online?
You can find me online as Mika Bean. And you can find me in the Bentley in the Bayou Chico room.
Bayou Chico,
The
Yeah.
room.
the Bayou Chico,
On New Year's Eve.
doing a Fado though.
She give you always heads up. Ain't no reason why you shouldn't see her on New Year's Eve
Oh.
at the Bayou Chica room
Yeah,
at
don't
the
come see
Bentley.
me though, because I don't like strangers all the
And
time.
she
Come see it.
But
Come
yeah.
see it.
No.
Come see her. Y'all come see her.
Come see me, Kabini, if you
Told
want.
y'all.
She pretty in real life, y'all. Come shoot your shot.
I'm gonna cross out.
Her beauty don't even wipe off with a wet nap, y'all. I'm kidding.
But yeah, you can find me Mika Bean early bird tickets $25.
Get your early bird
Easy Diamond
tickets.
Gala.
Get it?
Get your early bird tickets like ASAP right now. $25. You have
When
it
they go
till
off?
November the 18th is the last chance to get up for $25, and that price go up. We're gonna be offering an open bar. We're
Open
gonna be
bar.
having food,
Champagne at midnight.
Champagne at midnight.
Champagne.
Leave me a
So-
bottle.
We're gonna have a baby shower meatballs. No, I'm lying.
Baby shower meatball.
Let me sick with them goddamn meatballs, bro. She
just
always
wanna
want
have
them damn
baby shower
meatballs.
food at the
That's
classiest places.
Period.
No,
All
JB
the
gonna
time.
have us a baby next year. We'll have a baby shower.
You promise?
You having a baby, JB?
Look, both of these niggas looked at each other like,
You talking about me?
I'm glad they looked at each other because I'm not.
wait, lean back forward, because I'm trying to see which one gonna crack first.
I know who's gonna crack first.
Johnny Bravo. I don't know
It
about
must
me.
be she.
We'll have a dog shower for your dog.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hey, bruh.
The dog.
Yeah.
She gonna have Bubba's also. I need to find her another pit bull to get her knocked up real quick.
I got one. I know it's
Oh,
all
my
right.
horrible decision.
Uh-uh.
How can they find you online?
Wise one.
Starborn Virgo on everything except Snapchat. It's King James _85.
Whoa,
Right out.
Bible, huh?
What?
For the Bible.
Yo, Jay Richini Photography. Area 61. Catch us me over there. Zombie _. Pulling pictures from everywhere.
Over here.
Come get with us and get beamed up. Holla at y'all.
Corey, you late as hell.
Damn.
Corey go
Come
to
and hang
sleep.
over.
What he said?
Bye.
Good
Come on,
night.
hey. We saying goodbye.
Everybody, like literally, signing off and Corey gonna come slide in.
Anybody else want to be found on social media?
Anybody else need to be found?
Catch me tomorrow.
On Chico's Dose of Reality
Let me in the
podcast.
bar.
I need to be there too.
Yeah, y'all catch me tomorrow.
You can find me at Candace Greenhouse Jacobs on Facebook and Candace Greenhouse Jacobs on Instagram.
All right, of course. Make sure you get your early bird tickets for the New Year's Eve gala. Get ready for Christmas karaoke.
Take y'all asses out the boat,
Get y'all
goddammit.
ass up there and
Get your
vote.
black asses out the
So
boat.
vote and vote. It is the early week to go vote.
Take somebody with you.
Right.
He been DJing, y'all.
Anybody need a
Take
ride? Anybody need to ride? Holler at your girl.
Get at us.
I don't know how you. Holler at me. We're gonna make you get a ring.
Are you voting
We're gonna
yet?
help you.
Oh, you going to vote? Let me get you a
You
ride.
gonna get your Uber.
Call Florence or somebody.
I'm finna call Florence to see if you want to do a vote thing. Vote
You need
ready.
to.
Boat thing. We're gonna do a boat thing. We're gonna do a boat thing. Come on.
Come on and do it. Well, never mind. I'm gonna say that later. I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna say that one. The bison is in the building.
Please.
JB.
The bison is in.
JB the bison back there in the back.
Check this body.
Hey, drink again, man. I've been on the roll all week. I'm sorry.
Bitch first, okay?
All right, y'all. All right.
You can find me, Girl True Lady, Such a Lady 85 on everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or really search for the hashtag Catch the Tea.
And I'm a top fan, bitch.
Hey,
Yes.
she got a diamond, bitch. She got a diamond, and we out.
I ain't got no diamond.
Hey, slide it.
I ain't got no diamonds. Let me see if I got diamonds.
Wait.
She ain't got no diamond.
I need to see right now. Hello.
Fix that.
Oh,
Bad if I don't.
We still live though. Don't nobody
I'm
say
still gonna
nothing.
be bad.
we are. My fault. Oh.
No, you have to know.
You